Hello? I think I fixed everything. I was having some OBS issues. Am I actually live? Hold on. I need to check this so that I don't fucking do it like I did last time. Live. Okay, I am actually live. I don't want to do 3 intros like I did last time, only to realize that I'm not actually live, and I've never been live. Oh. Okay. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? It's a Christmas miracle. Exactly. It's only a week away. It's less than a week away. Christmas is so close. It's Quimmers. I hope you all are excited for Quimmers. We have a special Quimmers episode for you, where we learn about the gift of giving and friendship and family. That's what's gonna happen this session. This session, we're just gonna learn about the power of friendship. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw Lilo and Stitch live action official trailer. Hate that. That's my Christmas present, Disney. Anyway. Oh boy. One moment. I'm gonna have to set up other things because OBS was fighting me for so long. Like this. Go here. Okay. Wait, no, I know. If I get my players in on it, my players can distract the chat while I figure stuff out on the technical side. Let's talk about Heaven's Burn Red. Alright, let's go see how the players are doing, which are all here this week.
Yeah, because like
losers.
Huh?
Can I just say
Everybody else who doesn't speak English, get fucked.
Okay. Whatever. I think they're still arguing about Heaven's Burns Red, and Rain is here. And wait, did Para leave? Para actually left. How's it going, everyone? Oh, last time I was here for live, it was session 10, Rohan. Holy. It has, what session are we on? Like 17? Something like that? It should say the 21. What? We are past 17. It's been a little while. We're having a fun little Christmas episode this time, so don't worry about it, you know? I'm lying. It's not gonna be fun or Christmas related. Another live action remake that'll be worse than the original. What? Have hope. Oh, I'm gonna see if the players are ready.
Than chapter 3.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
I've seen it. It's very long.
I unmuted. Don't spoil whatever you were talking about.
Heaven Burns Red. Bro, I think you would love the game.
They wanted me to play it, and they started spoiling it, and I'm like, well, no, I'm not gonna play it.
Ooh. Where is Para, by the way?
Oh, he left so that we can have a Heaven Burns Red stream today. I thought he told you that.
That little creature. Get that creature back in here. I know that creature is...
You know, Dio, they're all talking about that game, and that's cool. Are you excited for LTA?
LTA?
League of the Americas?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I'm super
No,
excited.
you're not? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's cool.
What's a League of the Americas?
LCS is...
I don't know. Don't listen to the American people. Just ignore them.
It's a
Why
league
is
thing.
it not? Why are you not
It's
excited?
political,
Right
right?
now, it's not like all 3 of our regions got stitched together and every single one of us hates it. It's not like that's true.
Yeah,
It's not like
Because
everyone
that's
in
a
North
American
America, Latin
people.
America, and Brazil didn't want this.
They call football soccer, and we shouldn't listen to them.
It's disgraceful, yes.
To be fair, we call football soccer, but we also call it football, so we call it whatever. As long as it's not the one we use. As long as it's not the one where you use your hands.
We call it football, and what they call football, we call rugby, which leaves no fucking.
No.
Rugby is something else entirely.
Rugby is a completely different sport to American football, by the way. That's a different
I
sport.
thought the same thing always,
South
but it's
Africa
actually
has
different.
what it has in our rugby, okay? Like,
It's the same as
One
people
thing-
who think that kickboxing is the same thing as boxing, but kicks are also allowed. It's like, no, brother. The names are similar, but it's a different sport.
Yeah, thank you.
That's my 2 cents.
Thank you,
Score, what did you sound very
thank you,
great
Gulag,
with
for the 100 plutonium and Doran for the 4,000 hoof.
4,000
Ace
huff.
Chill
No, it's 4,000
Kaiser,
copium huffs, bro.
understands.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Dorian, I'm not counting this money towards the Empreg Fund, okay? This is a different stream, okay? We're not doing this.
What did you
fucking
what did you
ass!
promise, Dorian? What did you promise, Dorian?
I warned
I
them.
had
They
nothing to
said
do
let
with
the
it.
community decide what the donation rewards are gonna be. I warned them. We shouldn't do that. They didn't
What the
listen.
fuck is
I
C-Squad?
had nothing to do with it, okay?
I will put through
What in
your
God's name
thing
is
to
C-Squad,
the
man?
place, and we will have it appealed, and you will win because I will be your lawyer.
Interesting. Anyway,
Please don't get the channel
I'm
banned,
not
that's all I'm
making
asking.
fucking Augustus Quacks pregnant, okay? This is not happening.
I have,
Okay, I you know what? I would kind of be fine with it because fuck that guy. I would kind of be fine with it because fuck that guy. I kind of hate that guy.
okay.
That guy is kind of a dick.
Boys.
I hate that guy. Fuck that guy.
Whatever happened in the last C Squad episode?
Whatever happens in C Squad. Yeah.
He's being a tool. That's what fucking happened.
Oh, he gave me exactly
that what
you
I've been
wanted, just
advertising
didn't
on my
want to know
channel,
what
He
it
didn't
is.
give me exactly what I wanted. I wanted the Jerboa. He didn't give me
Wait.
Yeah,
that.
he just didn't give you the Jerboa.
Have you
Yeah,
had-
he gave me some fucker who I don't know, who I've never met. Who am I? I'm supposed to trust this motherfucker with my life, who I've never met? Yeah, okay, sure, collect.
Well, wait.
Your
so,
trust is optional.
No, think
That
about
is
it.
exactly. I don't plan on working with this random ass agent. I don't plan on actually working with them.
So wait a minute, Kaiser. Though, so like, think about it. Have you been promoting C Squad or the not the what's the channel called? The Harmacists.
On my
there?
last stream, I was okay, nice. A couple of the C Squad players are here. I'm now gonna have my stream up until 4 because that's when C Squad starts, and you guys can go over there and support those guys. That's what I said,
That
and
was
then
so
I ended
cool.
in time.
That
They
was
went
so
over,
cool.
and there was just blap, blap,
Yeah.
blap, get pregnant, get pregnant, get
Oh
pregnant.
man, that's crazy.
Look,
you know it happens like that sometimes.
It's Dorian, okay? Dorian and her sick fantasies, okay? Thank you for the art, Dorian, but you know.
That you enabled. You
No,
and
I
everybody else
don't enable
enabled.
shit.
I said you let it be said. I said no, we're not doing an MPreg fund, and everyone
We
was
mute those two?
like,
Oh,
I said no.
but anyway,
I'm the only one who can't be blamed.
So, whatever happens in C Squad stays in C Squad. Welcome to the Sunday stream, Fate Harmacist, where nothing so fun as that happens. There is no.
We
fun
have
to
a
be
lot
had
of fun on Wednesdays.
I-
We have a lot of fun on Wednesdays.
Oh, I just realized. Are your next 2 sessions going to be canceled because of the holidays?
2 sessions? Oh yeah, shit, because one
Yeah,
week
New
after
Year's.
New Year's.
New Year's, and I didn't even think about that.
I think New Year's looked fine for everyone, and we're thinking about doing like the Christmas session like a day early or late, depending.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
I was like, oh man, dude, I didn't realize. In my mind, as I was looking at the calendar right now, I was like, oh man, that's the next 2 sessions of yours that are canceled. But anyway, but yes, so I did not know that happened in C Squad last week. Very fun. I only stopped by for a brief moment.
And no, the MPreg thing's been going a couple weeks now. That's been going for
Oh,
like
yeah,
a month.
no.
That's been getting funded for like a month.
Okay, but anyway, but so yes, welcome Dorian to Fate Harmacist, which is a lot more serious than what C Squad is on the regular.
Yup.
A lot more depressing. I don't know if there's too much fun to be had here. We have fun here, right, guys?
These squads been nothing but smiles and good
Dimda,
times.
dimda.
I mean,
fun here.
we are having fun,
never-
but it's like a different kind
Never
of fun. I
type
assume.
ever again in this channel. You're banned. You're banned. I'm banning you.
Oh, as a funny just side note, I still think that Dimdom is banned on my channel. I did it as a joke. I did it at a random side note. You just reminded me. And I think Dom knows this. That's why he started using the other Dom account that he has. Because I banned him as a joke on permanent, and then I forgot to unban. He might be still banned on my channel. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yes, hello and welcome, one and all, to Fate Harmacists session 21. I thought it was like session 17 or something. There have been 21 sessions. But this one should be
21.
21.
Can you do some for me?
But this one should be quite fun. I even think that I saw Rohan was like, "Hey, I caught up to some of the sessions that I've skipped." I can't imagine what it's like to just like click through like a couple of episodes. You know what I mean? Of Fate Harmacists. Like you, could you imagine? Like you're like, "Oh, they're all friends," and then you click to episode 7, and it's like, "By the power of God, vested."
Dear God.
Just like skipping through a couple of sessions because so much happens in every session. Oh man, it's got to be wild.
Woo!
Including this session.
Okay, just don't think about it too hard. And it won't exist.
Yes, including this session, as we had left off on a little
Well
bit.
then, guys, yeah, I'm sorry, but my Warframe is just finished downloading. I'll see you guys next week.
Para downloaded Warframe. Para
I
got
swear
enough
to God,
space.
if I hear a single sound of Warframe from you, I'm gonna kill your ass.
Para got enough space on his PC to actually download Warframe again. We're all doomed. He's never gonna show up again.
No, you don't get it.
1999
You
is
don't-
for after
You
the
don't
ban.
get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. My laptop is not a fucking god.
Hell yeah. That means you have no excuse to not play Valorant with me anymore. Anyway, so
No, I'm destroying this laptop. It's over. Goodbye.
What do you mean unsupported
Dios,
web browser? Go
Yo,
fuck
speaking of
yourself.
fucking playing things together, you missed the fucking ARAM clash. There was one of those like last week.
joy. That sounds so fun.
Oh yeah, my siblings
It's
actually
awesome.
participated in that one.
There are a lot of
The
jokes
the
about
ARAM
it.
clash is honestly like that one's kind of purely luck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
ARAM is not balanced, and you don't get to choose your champions. That one's pretty purely luck.
But so, we had left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger last week. So why don't we get through the little fun facts of the day? I always find it so funny that I can see when you're muted in Discord on this little channel here. When I look over in the the stream can see when Para's muted. So Para, get back here because you're never free. We need your extremely. Oh wait, is there copyright-free Christmas music? Hold on, give me a moment.
That
Oh, that-
definitely exists.
be
I've
careful
used
with
it in videos before. It exists. You gotta find it. I'm so
driving
glad
home
that,
for
that I'm represented on stream as the little gerbo outside the cabin.
Dorian, what have you done to my search results?
What happened?
Hold on. Pause. Real quick. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I go to look up copyright-free Christmas music, okay? And I want you to know that this is what popped up. Why is the Jerboa still there? This is what pops up. Dorian, you did this. I don't know how you did this, but you did this. Anyway, that's crazy. That's an insane coincidence. No Christmas music. Christmas
Unstoppable
music is
gerbo
banned,
also
actually.
cannot be removed.
Christmas music is banned, actually. Christmas music is absolutely banned. And so okay, we
You
need
fuck Santa Claus.
to. We need to.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, if you guys are actually about to start, I should probably leave.
probably. Well, wait,
We're
no.
doing,
Before you
we're
leave,
doing
though.
fun facts of the day.
Yeah, before you leave though, so we need to summon Para back in order for him to give his ultimate fun fact of the day. So Rain, you have to start us off because we need to rev up the engine. What's your fun fact of the day? The Christmas. Remember, this is
Okay,
Christmas
well,
session.
Oh, mine's not Christmas themed at all.
Okay.
Anyways, so earlier there was a brief little discussion in here before we started streaming or after we started streaming, briefly covering the term football for American football. And I was just gonna, the fun fact is the origin of why is American football called football? And because that's originally it was pretty much the same as like soccer, same as association football, except you'd kick into end zones as opposed to like goals. That was kind of like one of the main difference. Until a lot of the like college players started going up to Canada, and Canadians played the game like absolute psychopaths. And it turns out college kids really like beating the shit out of each other. So then like all the teams that came back from Canada started spreading the much more violent version of the game, which slowly over time would become American football.
So I have a question. I'm raising my hand.
Yes?
So in American football, the football, why is it not a ball?
Well, it is a ball. Balls don't have to be perfectly round. And why is it more of an oblong spheroid than a sphere? Is that the question?
Because it looks funny.
To throw better.
Yeah, I was gonna
they
say,
used to be much more round. They used to be much more round. They were far rounder. If you go back, they looked much more like balls in other sports that are very spherical. But to be better thrown, they became the oblong spheroid shape that they have become today.
Fascinating.
That's what happens when you give people a continent and leave them alone for 250 years because they invent new ball shapes and stuff.
And no one listens.
They
No
do
one-
crazy shit, bro.
no
You
one-
don't want to see what other ball shapes we got cooking.
They do crazy things like dairy farm and stuff.
Dairy.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh no, dairy
That's
farm, Dairy
adult-
Queen. Dairy Queen.
I was gonna. Wait,
I was
they
gonna
do-
say,
they
dairy
do
farming, bro. There's
crazy-
like entire states that'll have a problem with you if you don't like dairy
they
farming.
do
Brother, I
crazy
have a
things like
fever. I'm gonna say some
cows.
funny things today.
Don't show your face in Wisconsin if you hate dairy farming. They'll kill you.
Listen, he can't help it. Rook has been a bad influence on him.
All right, but all right. It's been fun having you in. We are going to start soon though. Thank you for the fun fact. That was a legitimate.
I'm
in-detail
streaming
fun
tomorrow.
fact.
I'm
Cool.
streaming tomorrow at like 3 hours after this time. Whatever, like 3 hours after this time is for you. I'm streaming tomorrow with Uriel and maybe other people.
And maybe other people.
See you there. Bye.
Goodbye.
And the
Bye,
Roingus
Dad.
disappears into the snow. Will he make it? Will he make it back home? We see him hopping off into the snow right now.
Someone roll a d20 and find out.
1d20 plus Roingus. Hold on, wait, real quick. I can actually do that. Hold on. While I'm doing that, Polarisu, what's your fun fact of the day?
If we're doing Christmas theme, I have a little fun fact. So you know Santa comes down a chimney, right?
Yeah.
Now, growing up, I didn't have a chimney. That's rich people things. So, so I was like, where are we gonna let Santa in? And my mother was like, we need to leave the window open for him. And she opened a window, which, yeah, she opened a window, which was, I'm not gonna lie, my dog could barely fit through it, and my little child head fully just went, yup, Santa's gonna make it through that.
Dio, you laugh because winter, but he lives in the southern hemisphere, so joke's on you.
Yeah, I was like, geez, that's gonna be freezing.
Yeah, I live in the south. When it's Christmas here, we don't get snow. We get like the hot like degrees and shit. Like I'm burning up. Like people have been burning up recently. 3 more days until we get to sit in the sun and die.
Yeah, because over here, Quimus is very cold. So
Quimus.
leaving your window
I went-
open during night for Santa to get in sounds fucking terrifying. Are you kidding me?
I like Quimus. I leave my window open for Santa in Quimus.
See, I thought the punchline was going to be that a burglar entered and robbed you guys or something.
Jesus.
I thought that's
Ah,
where the story was going.
No, that was different times. Don't worry about that.
Ah, okay.
What do you mean by
My
that?
Yeah, I grew up in the hood. Don't worry.
What do you mean by that? Those were different.
But I grew
times.
up in the hood. What do you mean?
Oh, all
Let's
right.
go to the next person.
multiple fun facts from Risu there. Actually grew up next to McDonald's too. The Skorag. We're revving up the I can't wait to hear the ultimate para fun fact of the day. It's gonna be so good. We gotta rev it up. All right, Skorag, what's the
He's charging
not-
up. This is a
I
Genki
don't
Dama
have
for
a
him.
Christmas fun fact. That's the problem. But I suppose I'll just like give you 2 to make up for it. The first one is that the new Pal World expansion drops tomorrow.
Oh really? That's it?
Yay.
Yeah, it drops tomorrow.
I remember
That's
seeing
happening.
something about that at like the
Uh,
Game Awards. I was surprised that.
Yeah, exactly. There was a trailer.
Oh, okay.
And the second one is that Epirinko is all the rage in Rookland. Thank you very much.
All the rage in Rookaland? What do you mean?
Yeah. Real ones will understand. Let's
Epirinko.
continue.
What are you talking
You
about?
wouldn't get it.
What are you talking about? You all sound insane. All right,
You just
Kaiser.
think we're insane because you don't see the dialogue choices in our head that we do.
My,
That is, by the way, the best stylistic device where like the dialogue options like talk to each other and shit. I have to laugh every time.
Yep.
Okay,
what?
So good.
What are you talking
Buzzer
about?
deal. I have a fucking Tommy gun loaded with like 10 fun facts. Get ready for this. Para has enough time to do up.
Okay.
So, first of all, related to American football, fun fact of the day: American football, out of every single sport out there, has way more traumatic brain injuries
Yep,
than every
yes.
other sport, including all combat sports. Like all the fucking quarterbacks, by the
Yes.
age of 40, they don't know how to talk properly. Like, you look at some 60-year-old MMA fighter, they are doing way better than that. So,
Damn.
full contact sports, baby. Very healthy for college students and stuff. Good thing that is the case. Another thing, Dairy Queen. I actually really want to go to Dairy Queen once. Like an entire fast food chain based around like dairy. Sounds good.
So
You don't have
Next
Dairy
thing,
Queen
like-
there?
the trade-off, by the
No.
way, Kaiser, to ruin it a little bit, is that their actual food's not that good. Like their ice cream is good, but their food don't ever. It's like if you ever want like
They
chicken
don't
or-
have. They have
Listen,
food.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the ice cream and stuff and
No.
like milkshakes.
No, they
I
serve,
thought
like,
it was like
Oh.
burgers
ice
and
cream
chicken
only.
nuggets and stuff. Not yeah.
Can I,
See,
can
I just
I
want
go
to
to
go for
Dairy
the-
Queen and just order a burger and like nothing else and leave?
Yeah, like-
You can. It
like-
would be a waste of
Okay,
money.
it's
but
kind
you
of it's kind of
can.
your own fault though. Like you're ordering nuggets from like the place called
From
Dairy,
the Dairy
Queen.
place. Yeah,
You are
right.
ordering diarrhea at that point, probably. It's like, to be fair, I just want to go there for like the ice cream ritual where like the employee has to hold it upside down so it doesn't fall
yeah.
out.
They do that.
Oh,
by
they
the
actually
way,
do
And I
that. They
just want
actually do
to-
that.
Yeah, they do that.
And I just actually wanted to fall out of the cup and just look in the eyes of the employee. Just, you lied to me.
You would just like
You
order
lied
it
to me.
like 50 different times just to make it like fall like once.
Yes. As he holds it, I'm just gonna stay in his eyes 60 seconds. It's gonna fall out, and I just want to see the world burn, man.
And then he just looks back in your eyes and he goes, Depirinko.
God.
And then I have to pay anyway because fuck me. I had my streaming return this week. I wanted to stream every day, then I got sick and I actually have a fever. I'm not feeling well, but that is okay. Tomorrow, Dark Souls stream. I got my old PS3 set up. It's gonna be wonderful.
Was that wasn't a joke? It
let's
was real.
go.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Dark Souls before?
Yes, 7 years ago for like a couple of hours.
Oh, that's all your experience with it. Oh boy.
Absolutely.
Which Dark Souls, by the way.
This is
I
so
hope my
funny.
channel
This
does not
man's
get
got his-
deleted.
This man's getting his entire PS3 set up to do this when the game's on.
Wait, you're streaming it from your PS3?
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
I actually do own an Elgato capture card, so it's actually very comforting for me.
You
Like,
own an Elgato?
yeah,
Jesus, those things are expensive, aren't they?
yeah. It's
I
one of the
take it-
things I
I
bought for
do
my
too.
streaming equipment that I kind of regret, but I own it, so I'm gonna use it.
You know, that's based. That 100% that's based. I bought like a $15 capture card on eBay that worked once and then stopped working because I was gonna stream Scarlet and Violet and it did not work.
Yeah.
So I did not want to spend the money for the Elgato. It worked once, and then when I went to go stream it, it didn't work, and I went, it is what it is, and then I just played Nuzlocke.
Brother, one of the goals that I have set for myself for my content creation journey is I want to get an actual Nintendo DS with a capture card, and it's actually possible because the guy who assembles those capture cards for DSs, right? He with platines and shit. The guy who is responsible for that in Europe only lives like a couple hours away from me, so I could get there within one day.
Hmm.
And he could prepare my DS into a capture carding device, but who knows? That's in the future, maybe.
You're gonna go and ask a man to put a to capture card your DS, basically.
Capture my card.
And it's a business. Like you go there and you pay. It's
Gotta
like an
capture
actual,
card them
like-
all, right?
Gotta capture card them all. It's such a bad joke. I
My
love it.
body temperature is too high to understand your jokes, man. I don't know.
All right. And
Um,
oh, you got more. You got
it's,
more. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
There, there was something else. What was it? Exactly. Heaven Burns Red.
Yes.
Yesterday I stayed up late because I wanted to watch the boxing fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk because it's like a super fight, incredible, it's historic and stuff. Dude, I completely missed it because I was so glued to the game. I just played Heaven Burns Red. I don't regret it.
What did you play yesterday?
very good
Was it an
game.
event?
Yes, I played the Ichigo event, Requiem for the Blue, and then I grinded out the items necessary to unlock the recollections for Erika Aoi.
You're welcome.
Nice. Okay.
Fun fact about Heaven Burns Red, it does not use any stamina for the main story. It does not use any stamina for replaying past events. It does not take any stamina for playing current events. You don't need any stamina. Just play and enjoy the game. Good game. I love game.
Yep. And all events are permanent, besides the crossover one.
Amen.
Curious how they deal with space. I guess it's not that much. Yeah, I think the main reason
It's
why
a
people...
very big game. It's like...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I was curious. Is it on mobile?
Yeah, it's on mobile.
Yes.
I have it on both
Fascinating.
my phone and the PC.
Because the
Yeah.
reason why most games like Hoyo games
It's like
don't have all of their events permanent is because of space problems. I'm impressed that the Heaven Burns Red does that, but I
Yeah,
guess they just go.
it's taking
Chad,
quite a bit.
yes. It's gonna be 30 gigabytes, Chad. Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, the game does so many things which go against the standard of gacha games, but they're like, no, we're gonna do it anyway, and then they just do it, and
You play
it
the
works.
you play the rhythm game in your spare time, and you actually get weird
Yeah, I
shit
love
for
the
it. And
rhythm
wait
game.
until they release the card game.
The card.
There is a rhythm game inside of the game, Dio. Just a regular rhythm game.
Huh?
And there's
I
a
love
card
the
game
rhythm game.
and there's a card game inside of the game. It's just not out yet. But if you
Oh, is
if you
Theo
in
too
the
quiet?
if you
Hold
in
on.
the if you're in the power saving mode, by the way, and you click on the where you can view the gallery and stuff, for some reason the card game thing is there. It's called Arts Battle, but you just can't access it because it's not in the
Oh,
game yet.
And Dio, in case you care, there's a Angel Beats collab in a couple of weeks.
No, don't say that. We don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's going to be there. We just don't know if it's in a couple of weeks. I hope it's not in a couple
Okay,
of
we
weeks.
don't know when
because
it
I
should
just
be.
blew a giant amount of my savings.
And spoilers are a very bad thing, but I don't know whether you remember the Dio, but that is a story that I hold very close to my heart. When we first talked to each other, the very first time, one of the things you brought up was game design in gacha games and stuff.
Mhm.
And you told me like about this old video about Air Feala that I did years ago, and you were like, a gacha game would never kill a character. Like that is just not possible. How are you going to handle that? In terms of like, do you just lock out the character from the gameplay then after the character canonically dies? How are you going to handle that? So many problems. And then there's Heaven Burns Red.
Mhm.
And I'm going to end this. I'm
Yeah,
not going to say anymore.
Yeah, I had mentioned
Yeah.
they
We're gonna say
usually
anything more.
they usually don't unless they have some sort of cheat code. Like as I'd mentioned, the Fate Grand Order has killed characters before, but that's because no, I can't even say that anymore because the Fate Grand Order has actually killed characters now. But before certain things, which I obviously can't go into because of spoilers as well. Fate Grand Order relied on the fact that even when you killed the characters, they weren't actually dead because servants never actually died because servants were never alive, right? They're just bundles of mana that are summoned here through the Holy Grail. And so even though the characters died, like it was like, it doesn't really matter. And obviously the main character human never died. But recently we've had some characters die in Fate Grand Order, which has been impressive. Also, No, I guess they haven't yet. Have they? No, they haven't.
No, they haven't.
I was thinking about it for a second. But yeah,
Well,
no, they actually
except
technically-
for if you're thinking what what I think you're thinking about.
I was thinking about Star Rail, but they actually haven't yet.
Technically yes.
Technically, yes, but
Remember
not
they had
really.
they had a trailer for like all these characters. Where are they now?
Yeah, true. But though they were never
He
really in
existed.
the game.
Everyone was like, "Damn, I can't wait to pull for him."
What about rollable characters? It's like they rarely ever will kill, but yeah. But anyway, what was it? There was something in chat that I wanted to Oh, Ren Zero, based as hell. The New York cheesecake blizzard is by far the best thing at Dairy Queen. It's the only reason I would ever go there again. It's every single time I go to Dairy Queen, it's only to get the New York cheesecake blizzard. That shit's so good. Ooh.
Such a funny name. I love the way you guys name things over there, like your food items and stuff. It's always
True.
like the Razor Blazer 2000 burger or some bullshit like that.
Razor Blazer, dude. That does sound, by the way, I would not be surprised if like Taco Bell or something came out with a new thing called the Razor Blazer
Yes.
2000. That does sound very American. Come get your Razor Blazer 2000, baby. I need a no, exactly. I need a
Eagle sounds in the background, like
It has to be, yes, it has to be an eagle sound after you say it. That's part of the name. It's Razor Blazer 2000. Caw!
By the way, out of curiosity, what's your guys' favorite song thus far? Polaris and Kaiser. I
But
love
my
Muramasa
song.
Blade.
Uh,
Oh damn, you're the first one?
Yes, that's the one that stuck the most with me. Oh yeah, Dio, there are music videos in the game. I've unlocked like 3 so far.
nice. Oh, all right.
I'm not allowed to talk about things anymore until you catch up to me. That's all I can say.
To rev up, okay, cool. We're almost at the finish line. All right, so my fun fact of the day: do you actually know what kind of bug hates Christmas?
Oh wait,
Um,
give me a second. I can actually find it out. Give me a second.
Don't Google it.
No, I'm not googling it. I'm
Gregor.
thinking.
It's Gregor.
No.
There is a kind of bug that hates winter and Christmas.
Give me a timer. Put a timer on screen, please.
How, what do you?
3. I got you. 39. 20.
There's an OBS plugin
19,
for that. You have to download it real
9.
quick.
0. Your time's up.
Like how to like turbogrammy me from Dan to Dan. That's a deep cut.
It's gonna be. I don't know. Some like. It's gotta be a bug from a place where they don't celebrate Christmas. Something like, it's got to be something political, right? I'm not sure. You have to give the answer.
Not to get political.
My fingers
I'm-
are too dry right now. I can actually play gig mode.
All right. Are you ready for it, Kaiser? Because there is an answer.
Uh-huh.
It's-
Okay.
He's
it's-
80.
Okay. It's the Bah Humbug.
A humbug?
I wanted to repeat it, but I feel like you were gonna say these nuts afterwards or something.
Wait. Did that fly over all of your heads? Did none of you get that? Yeah,
Probably,
please tell
yeah,
me
I'm
someone in
I,
your
I
sorry.
don't know.
Chat.
Listen, we don't know what a Baja Blast is. We don't understand this joke.
Chat, please somebody tell me you understood. I got
That
it.
must be a
Fuck is
Midwestern
Baja
thing.
Blast?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I literally have a hat that said Bah Humbug. You've never heard of Bah Humbug?
It sounds like such an old word. Isn't humbug such an old word? That's probably a joke your grandpa told us. I don't know. He was
It's
storming
like
the
a
beaches of
hamburger
Iwo Jima.
thing?
No, it's the thing that Ebenezer Scrooge says in whatchamacallit?
Who's
in
that?
a Chris the main character of A Christmas Story. The ghost
I
of
watched that in
Christmas
German,
the
I
ghost
think.
of Christmas past, present, and future. But like he's
Yeah.
the
Okay,
greedy guy.
Uh,
A
You know,
Christmas
in
Carol,
our
sorry,
defense,
yeah.
most of us watch that in a different language.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't say Bah Humbug? Oh no, it's ruined. Oh, Christmas is over. No, no.
Christmas is over because non-English language countries speak a different language, bro. The world
Yeah,
is
I don't
ending.
know what he...
Hey,
I don't know
listen,
what this is in Greek.
if it makes
Yeah,
you
me
feel
neither.
better, if it makes you feel any better, just a reminder: Mariah Carey's in Fortnite. It's okay. It'll be fine.
Yeah, humbug is
Dude,
like
I
an
was so-
old English word, yeah.
One of those words that Shakespeare came up with. Fucking nerd.
Shakespeare
Bah
didn't just
Holly
invent
Jolly
shit, bro.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Shakespeare just was making shit up. Stream is over, right?
He was like,
Oh, so he makes up words and he's a fucking like genius. I make up words and I get auto corrected and like
All right. Ooh, all right. It's time.
Can I just say
Oh,
real quick? I need to elaborate on that point real quick. Do you guys think, because nowadays we also have like people who make up new words like riz or this sort of bullshit, right? Do you think that those people are going to be treated the same way as Shakespeare is now,
No.
like in the future? Or do you guys think that Shakespeare at the time when he was making up words, people were also looking at him like he was some weird ass Zoomer, bro?
Well,
Like,
to be fair,
speak
a lot of
normally,
those
please.
words, a lot of those words aren't exactly made up. They're just like pulls from like other things, right? Like,
Yeah, so
like-
is Riz.
yeah. So it's not exact. No. I don't mean Shakespeare's. I mean, like Shakespeare. I think legitimately made up some shit and was like, it means this now. They just like. I think it is like I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it
this
comes
is
from like
charisma.
some
Yeah.
other. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're just shortening shit. Of course, we're gonna look at them funny because they don't even have the fucking balls to say a whole word anymore.
To just literally make shit up.
They-
Literally, it's just
Gen
invent
Z
new
is too
things.
they're too busy to finish a sentence, so they have to shorten everything. Jesus Christ, guys, get it
To be
together.
fair, to be
You're
fair, that's what
12. You have
millennials
time to finish sentences.
But
Fuck
all
off.
right,
What
We've
if you
been-
have time?
we've been waiting the whole entire year for this. Okay, everything that we've done up until this point culminates now. So, Para, what is your Christmas fun fact of the day? Come on, lay it on us. It's Christmas. Show us a miracle, Para.
Hold up, give me a minute. Give me a minute.
You had like an hour.
Fuck you. Okay, hold up.
So help me
Give
God,
me a
if you're
minute.
playing
I think I heard him pressing shift and space. I think he's bullet jumping.
Oh my fucking god, Para.
Look. Zaku is a bitch ass Warframe.
He is bullet jumping.
He's playing Warframe! He's playing Warframe!
What is worse, the fact that he's playing Warframe or the fact that I
Double
understand what he
damage,
was
double
doing because he
health,
was playing
double
Warframe
everything.
from the sounds of his keyboard.
No. How are you even not dodging? It's 50% dodge chance.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm playing Crash.
Dio, I think we need to give Grace an insta hit.
we need it. We
I need
can't
to go
live.
see a psychologist.
We can't live without your fun fact, Para. We need it.
Para, please.
Okay, let me
Hold
get
up,
into
fine,
this.
fine.
Para, please help. I am literally dying.
The Harmacists yearn for the fact.
What the fuck did you just say? Okay. I have like 3 fun facts.
Okay.
3 of them.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We are eating
Okay.
good.
It's a Christmas
first fun fact-
miracle.
The first fun fact, I haven't even downloaded Warframe yet.
You're just trolling?
Yeah.
Are you just
I haven't even downloaded Warframe yet.
Nice,
Oh, that means I'm
You should
sane.
finish
It means I was.
downloading?
No, it means I'm not. It means I'm not crazy. I'm just insane. It's it's better.
I haven't even downloaded Warframe yet, and I'm updating Arknight right now while editing my video.
Ooh,
Secondly, if you look at my channel and click live, you can see something from tomorrow.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
The world is
Kaiser,
healing.
Kaiser, there's nothing. Kaiser, sadly, there's nothing. I'm taking it down. Hold up.
This is so funny. All it
Huh?
took was for
What?
me.
I'm taking the stream down. There's
Start
there's no
working
stream
for
going.
everyone to start streaming.
All right, but that's 2. What's the last fun
Okay.
fact of the day?
Last one. I took this laptop to fix, and you know what the problem was? They literally just opened the laptop, they took out like one part and then put another part in it, and it's fixed.
I mean,
Okay, that's how repairing
how
works usually,
Yeah,
isn't
that's how it works, dude.
That's
No,
what you're
I was
supposed to do.
I was prepared. I was prepared to like reset my laptop.
You completely have to buy a new one.
I mean, imagine if they only
Yeah.
left that one part and replaced the rest of the laptop. I think that would have been weirder, if you ask me. Personally.
What like ship a piece stuff like that? Like,
Oh.
is it still the laptop?
Wow.
Anyway, chat. My laptop is now God.
Oh. But all right. So, how's it going, everyone? Long ass it's the Christmas spirit. We're in the Christmas spirit, but we now have to shift over to a different cold and or potentially hot if you're in a different hemisphere season. As we go back.
Wow, I feel included.
Yeah, we gotta get that inclusion in. I'm a very inclusive stream. As we welcome back to Tibet. as I had mentioned about a half an hour ago now, that we left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger, as after trying to come together and see eye to eye, after now knowing that Yamada is probably going to be the main antagonist of the campaign, the final boss, he's on that final boss grind set, the rest of the party tried to come together and come to a conclusion about what exactly needs to be done. Akar wants to leave the village through the through the snowstorm that has been whirling around. However, that has problems, mainly because they're trying to use Lydia, who is not in control of her powers, and maybe, as the Federazia said, a bomb in waiting. And while that's been happening, Liz has been trying to rally the people to stay here, because obviously she wants as much help as possible, and if they fail, anyone that gets outside of the snowstorm will then be free to integrate themselves into society, thus allowing the serpent to break free of the barrier as well, because it lives inside of people's minds. As long as they think of it, it will always exist within them. Noah has been desperately trying to keep everyone on the same team. And while that is happening, the other Master of Rider, Ubel, has been desperately trying to not have that happen. As Ubel has snuck away from the peace talks, has walked up and gotten his magical powers from Nick in a rather haphazard way. You have the spells, by the way, right? I know that you would link me some of them if you decided.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So yes, and so those are the spells that you've chosen your spells, and now the gunslinger has magic.
I have not put them in the Roll20 sheet, but I have them written down and stuff. So I hope
that's fine. Yeah,
it's working that way.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not Foundry, so it's not automatic, so it's fine. That's fine. But yes. Well, listen, I'll say it as it is. I'm 100% a Foundry lover after I switched over to Foundry to be messing with it. But anyway, but yes, so now the gunslinger has magic and had been moving over towards the mostly undefended Blair Manor to go have a talk with James Blair, who has been out of commission for a while after using Compel True Name, which eats away at your very soul. Two people in the campaign, by the way, as a reminder, have extremely extraordinary powers that they can only use once, maybe twice more before they're completely gone. Those two being Noah, who almost time-slipped himself out of the time stream, and James, who was eating away at his soul to compel the serpent's true name. We'll see what happens.
No one who worked for Hephaestus is having a good time, in conclusion.
Everyone who worked for Hephaestus is destroying their own soul.
Isn't his student that was here is dead, right? Luvia is in a cage. James is exploding. Noah's exploding. I think Fred's fine. Honey is a ghost already.
Your name is Jeff Soul Thurterada. It's very funny to think about. Almost joined the great basketball game in the sky.
Dude, if that happens, listen, maybe in the Carnival Phantasm episodes that we're getting after this.
True.
And who, potentially, most importantly, to the stakes of the campaign, is that Yamada, after talking it over with Nick and whatnot, has teleported deep underneath the ground in the Scar Grounds, where in the pile of bones in a cavern underground, he sees Grace Blair sitting right in front of an opened gateway, the gateway that used to be Lucille's, with the feeling of 2 different shards of the serpent. And if you are counting, there are 6 in total, one of which was already deleted by James, which is why he is out of commission. It is 2 versus 2. This would swing massively either way, as both Yamada and Grace Blair have 2 shards of Rocco's Basilisk, as they are standing right against each other. So, welcome back to Tibet. Oh boy, where to begin? Oh. I think I'm going to start with Yamada.
Oh.
So, and the awful sound of bones crunching under your feet rings inside of your head as you step forward into what appears to be some sort of like mass grave of the original village. By now, you can make out your surroundings. You don't know if it's because you spent some time here before with Lucille before the banquet, or whether or not your vision is slowly being adapted so that it can see better in the dark. Either way, you look around and you can see the almost like pitch black marble-esque walls of the cave that you're in, almost as if it was burnt by something long ago and is never recovered. And then in the center, or I shouldn't say the center, but on the far side of this dark cavern, you see, sitting on the pile of bones, Grace Blair, black tattoos writhing over her skin that she is not even hiding. Do you start the conversation, Yamada? And by the way, yes, Rocco is with you, in case you are curious. You can feel him in your shadow. But you can also feel that same exact presence, or I should say, a very similar presence around Grace as well. Around the mother of your enemy.
Okay, not gonna lie, I forgot what I said like last session to her. Oh wait, Dio. We had something before this. We had something before this. Like, I forgot. So when we teleported, I talked to you like I was gonna talk to Rocco first before that, and you said like we were gonna do that like next session before this.
Oh, yes. Okay, then. So, well, you see Grace on the far side of the cavern. She is still like 60 feet away from you or something like this at the moment. So as you're approaching, you can speak to Rocco right now, especially because you can talk inside of your mind to him.
So what do you think about the plan? Like the one I talked with Nick.
The merging of our souls?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to become me?
I mean, think about it. You'll be free. You like it won't. You won't be restrained by true name anymore. Think about it.
Yes, I know. But it feels like I'm the only one that's getting something out of it. You caught glimpses of my memories. You understand a little bit of the pain that I am put through.
Yeah. Yamada is like while talking like this, Yamada is like looking at the direction of like the shadow, like as if like he's talking face to face. I What? So you're saying you disagree with this one?
It's not that I think it is a bad idea. It would mean your death, Yamada. Not even. You would be absorbed inside of me.
Yeah. That's like what we made the deal like the first time we met. Like this part of you. Like that's what we talked about, like literally. Look,
There is a.
look,
Sorry, continue.
Okay. Oh, no. You go first. You go first.
There is
I was just gonna like talk.
There's a kind of sadness in the serpent. I know that we had talked about it, but in truth, I had hoped you would change your mind before the time came. You are my first friend, Yamada. I understand your wishes and will abide by them if you continue to wish them, but what I had truly wanted was for us to look at the moon together. You were the one that showed me how good apples were for the first time in centuries. I will kill you if I want to. Sorry, I will kill you if you want me to. But I do not wish for that.
Yamada, like after like realizing like what basically he just said to to the curse, like literally he wants to die.
Yeah.
Like he thought about it for a bit and then like he realized what he said. Like, hey, look now. I mean, look. That's what I wished for. But hey, I'm not the only person here. You have an opinion as well.
I have an opinion, yes, but I am very well aware of what I have taken from you. And there again, there's a sorrow as he then looks over across this cavern of bones, over towards the, over towards Grace and the other shards of him.
You know, I wish if there's like one thing I could have wished, I wish all of these things could have gone slower, you could say. It's been a rough week.
In truth,
Like
I cannot avoid the idea that you were born because of me. I've made grandiose statements before, such as I am you and you are me, but I have caused you suffering. If it were not for my existence, you could have lived a normal life.
hey now. Like Yamada steps closer to like the shadow. Like you're missing a point here. You were made from my okay, the out of character. Like, is it dream or like what? I'm pretty sure it's dream, right? Or
Yeah,
something like that?
dreams, yes.
Yeah. You were made from my dream. So, your suffering is also my fault. Kinda. Literally our existence like ties together. So.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of you. I don't hate you. I hate you. I don't know.
My opinions are conflicted as much as yours are. I want to give you whatever you desire. But if what you desire is your own death, it has vexed me. I do not believe I can make this decision for you.
I don't know. I also don't know. That's why I'd ask you. as much as I want to die, but
I
I might be afraid.
I will tell you this much. Your friend Akar, he had mentioned that hope always exists, that no matter how dark the night, there is always a dawn. And as he starts speaking, he starts to come out of the shadow, like he amorphously appears and forms himself out of your shadow while looking at Grace across the room, who is just sitting there on the bones waiting patiently.
I didn't expect this. I thought we were like gonna like walk from like before like reaching the cave and stuff like that. not like her waiting there, listening to like drama.
Hope does exist. I'm not pretending it doesn't. Akar is pitiable in a way, because the truth of the matter, the truth of the world as I have experienced it, is that hope is dwarfed by the never-ending deluge of despair. All around us there is constant suffering, over and over and over and over and over again. And the small strands of hope that exist are what people cling on to, but it is not in equal measure. There is so much more pain. You know this to be true, as do I. It is your decision, then. Do you cling to those small strands of hope? Or will you let the overwhelming amount of despair consume you? I am simply here to tell you how it is, not to make that decision.
I see. Well, I guess thank you for telling me beforehand. This is a lot to think about. So
If it's...
we can just talk about it later, I guess.
He nods. And if it makes
Come on.
if it helps you make that decision anymore, Tygo was overwhelmed by it. I'm sure that you understand that by now. He looked upon the truth of the world, and he could not tolerate it. It broke him.
Well, I mean, he always wanted to die, so I guess that's that.
Not always. For as long as you have known him, yes, but there was a time before that, long before, when he was happy. The world tends to do that to people, though. He says as he pats you on the shoulder and begins walking towards Grace. It strips away their happiness and leaves them only with despair.
I don't know, dude. Look, let's just think about it later. Let's just get our parts. Let's just get some of your parts again. Come on.
All right then. Oh. And so you walk towards Grace. Awful sounds, as I'd mentioned, walking over towards her. Whatever this it appears to many people have died here. Almost the same amount, or I should say, potentially even more, as the people that you've already killed inside of the monastery by now. Something terrible has happened here, and you can feel it still, even though this happened probably many, many years ago, that darkness lingers over this area to this very day. And then you stand before her, the woman that has taken your servant.
So, here you are.
Here I am.
I guess you owe something that I have. You have something that I have.
I picked up something you threw away.
Well, not really throw away because. Well, you could say because of your annoying family.
When you say that, there's a small smirk that appears on her face. Ah. Was it my son or my daughter that got to you?
You would not believe this. Would you even believe if it was both of them?
I would, yes. After all, I'm very proud of both of my children. And the tattoos on her body kind of like writhe around a little bit. And it appears that she's a little bit uncomfortable when it happens. But then she looks back at you with a much more serious expression. So, Yamata, that is your name, right?
I guess so, yeah. That is my name.
You've come here for the pieces of the serpent, no?
I'm just taking back what is mine.
Okay.
What? Like Yamada is confused. Like he thought he had to fight her or something. Like what?
I'd potentially be willing to give them to you.
Usually people say that they have to catch.
Of
They have
course,
to catch.
that is
So,
okay.
what's yours?
First, why exactly do you want them? Do you truly trust this thing?
Way better than I trust any of you.
Yes, that makes sense. You are not a human after all.
How does that even? Never mind that.
If you were a human, you would understand that what you're standing next to goes against our very nature. A being that consumes and feeds off of the souls and minds of humans.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. We are both your creations, after all.
My creations, no. That was
like-
Hephaestus and Diego.
Yamada is like trying to like correct, like no, like you. Fine. Yeah. Okay, out of character. I think I'm. Okay, hold up. Yep, this is different. This is different mood. Hold up, let me get into the mood. Okay. Okay. No. I thought.
Into character.
Yeah, that was a bit too jokes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I know you didn't create it. You're the one that flee.
Yes. And do you know what I was running from?
What?
Do you know what kind of room you
Inform me.
stand on?
Just piles of bodies? Pile of skeletons? Remains?
Not just bodies. Piles of the people that you once knew and loved.
Yamada is confused.
Yamada. Is that the name that Daigo gave you?
That is his name? That is the name he gave me? What other names do I have before this?
I pity you. I truly do. To be stripped of your memories and
I don't
used them.
need your pity.
And when you say that, when you rebuke her, she does, and I don't know if this even like reminds you a little bit of how Daigo used to do it a little bit. They're kind of similar in some ways. Makes sense because they're both extremely old immortals, as you know. But she does give you like this like genuine sympathy / empathetic expression as she looks over towards you.
Yamada looks at her with like, I guess normal spite. Like hatred. Like at this point it's like normal, I guess. Like, yeah. Like I don't need your pity. I don't need any of your pity.
Come on, friend. Have you truly forgotten everything? Have you let Hephaestus worm his way inside of your mind that much that you've forgotten? Or has Hephaestus really created something entirely new? Don't you recognize you stand on the bones of your friends and family? And there is... Roll me fortitude.
Okay. Chat. If you're thinking like I know something, I do not know what the fuck is going on. Aced it.
He came
God.
so ready. So the room begins to like spin
He came.
around a little bit as you feel like slightly nauseous when she says that you're standing on the the bones of your friends and family. But you're completely fine other than that. Like you just got like a little bit sick and woozy.
You know, ma'am, or I should even call you that. Like he was talking ma'am, not man, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
I would have trusted you before all of this. But now, after all of this, I'm not even sure who I could even trust. So, what makes you think I would trust you?
She smirks a little bit as she goes to finally stand up. Then don't trust my words. However, certainly. And there's a shift in the air as the basilisk behind you goes to say, Yamada, don't trust her words. As she raises a hand and she smirks as you don't know what happens behind you. As you hear some awful sound happen to the basilisk, and you no longer see or any of the tattoos that are all over Grace's body. And Grace says to you, but certainly you can trust your own memories, right? First of all, roll me will. Second of all, roll me initiative.
Okay.
Interesting. Roll me initiative. Okay. And I will get back to this because now we're going to move away from this. We're gonna move over. Oh boy. Over to who do I go to actually? Which one of you is next? What's the go next? We're gonna go for a no, never mind, because that's a good jump. That's a good transition. All right, then, Ubel, it's your turn.
Yes, yes, finally.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that. Hey, what do you mean by that? Hey.
I just enjoy playing in this campaign.
Listen, it's okay. Do all the more serious stuff first. We have a comedy skit that's gonna happen. You know, I bet. Trust me, I know what's happen. I know what's gonna come up. I have some questions
yeah.
for Liz.
I'm gonna be real
Oh.
serious, bro.
Oh boy. Oh no.
You're about to make one hell of a joke, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, what stupid oh god. I can't wait for it.
Thank God.
All right then. Ubel. As you're trudging through the snow, you see the Blair Manor in the distance. The manor that had kind of stayed up above your village for a very long time, that you've now gotten much more intimately familiar with over the past couple of days and or a week, perhaps to your own detriment, coming into view. The old abandoned mines that you now know, where everything started, kind of. Although you also have gained the information that really all of this started many, many years ago with the original founders of the village. Probably, potentially, many thoughts racing through your mind as now magic courses through your veins. Start you off with a perception.
Of course. It didn't register, did it? Okay, I need to open up my sheet again. Unsupported web browser, my beloved.
Unsupported web browser, my beloved. Yeah, Opera GX didn't want to work with Roll20, so I had to shoot it and go back to Chrome.
Okay, as
I'm
my
having
thing
a
starts to
good
load,
time.
as my thing starts to load, I am gonna say something real quick. As I am approaching the manor, before I roll anything, Ubel is gonna take out the bullets out of his mag and put them inside of his pockets and put the empty mag back into the gun.
Okay. Yeah, yes, Ubel.
I don't like what he's cooking.
Ubel got magic last session, Rohan. Ubel made a deal with Caster, where Caster forcefully opened his whatchamacallit, his magical circuits, as a
His chakra.
favor for a reward, yeah. However, as Caster warned him, doing it this way was a shorthand and may have stunted him in the long term. But yes, Ubel has magic now. All right, good ass perception. So out of the corner of your eye, you see almost literal shadows slinking around the Blair Manor that slink back and disappear as you look at them.
Okay, Ubel stands there. His heart is pounding. No, I think I'm familiar with this now. And he closes his eyes and concentrates. And I'm going to use my first cantrip ever. I'm going to use Detect Magic.
Okay. All right. I'm very familiar with 2E Detect Magic. Yes, there is magic. However, and it's very odd, probably because this is one of the first times that you probably use this. But you not only sense that there are like some pretty basic wards that are set up around the Blair Manor that we had talked about a while ago, like defensive wards, but also there does appear to be some kind of magic that was happening in the shadow of the manor itself, like the actual like shadow that is being cast from the manor, and they're different.
Okay, that's interesting, but since he does not sense any like imminent danger and no like firebomb that is gonna go off immediately, he is gonna move towards the manor.
Yes, and you are not stopped at the very last time that you had been here, you were not the direct enemy, and so the maids and/or butlers do not stop you. Although they are a bit surprised to see you here, at the very least. And yes, you are back.
Wait, you mean Iris, my most trusted and beloved maid I totally didn't make up for the banquet, is not gonna stop him?
Correct.
What?
Iris does not
I mean,
stop
I'm not
him.
gonna. I'm not gonna try to sneak in, right? I'm just gonna like, if somebody looks at me and has eye contact, I'm gonna nod towards them as like a greeting. I'm just here.
Oh, and as a side note, Ren Zero, yes, Caster's identity was revealed. Caster was Nick, the mage that was working with Raularia. His real identity being Niccolo Machiavelli. Right under their noses the whole time.
Shout out to the guy who guessed it like a year ago.
Yes, I think it was Big Daz that guessed it inside of the Harmacists discussion channel. But yes, and so yes, no one stops you as you walk through the halls of the Blair Manor. I assume that you're looking for James, so you don't ask anyone about James, or you're just like looking around for him?
Okay, so just in order, like, I want this to be clear, like, at the main door, I don't just randomly open it. I just, like, I don't know whether it has a bell or whether you're supposed to knock, but I am gonna do whatever is necessary in order to properly enter the whole place.
Okay.
I don't know whether somebody opens the door for me or not, but
yeah, we'll say that Iris comes up and opens the door for you and lets you in.
Yeah, then I am gonna ask her for James's whereabouts. I would like to have a word with him.
Mr. James is well, he's resting.
If you could do me a favor, could you go to him and tell him that Ubel wants to talk to him? And that it is very important?
Yeah, the maid looks concerned, but she slowly nods her head and then goes back towards the back of the manor. And while you are waiting for that to happen, you hear someone like chuckle in the corner. So
I'm gonna turn around and check.
the gatekeeper comes back. It is Luvia, who is still inside of her cage.
He like narrows his eyes a bit. We've never really been introduced to each other properly, have we?
I'm Luvia Reynes. The reason I'm in this cage is because I worked for Hephaestus, who I doubt that by now has gotten 3 of the towers.
So as she mentioned Hephaestus' name for like a second, there was a little smirk that came up on Ubel's face, but he like collects himself very quick. I'm afraid so. Hephaestus' plan is in full motion so far. We have not really been able to accomplish anything. That's why I'm have to talk to James immediately. It's very important.
I don't understand why you continue to scurry around. What he's trying to do would bring a paramount amount of happiness to you. But suit yourselves. She says as she shrugs.
Ubel, like, he just looks... He looks a bit... How does somebody like you end up with that old grandpa? You don't seem like a scientist, you don't seem like a book nerd.
I come from a noble family in France. We met at the Mages Academy, you could say. A teacher and a student.
A noble family from France. And here I was wondering why you were so unlikable from the beginning. Here we have the answer. Thank you for that.
I'd rather be unlikable and work towards a goal that I truly believe in than whatever you've been doing. Have you finally made up your mind on anything, gunslinger?
I'm afraid I have.
Good. Then maybe you're at the same exact starting place that Noah was at. You'll get there eventually. Or, well, you'll never truly catch up to him. He's a chosen one after all.
That is something that I will never really forgive you, Pandora people, for. Why did you bring a poor soul as him into this godforsaken place?
A poor soul?
I mean, listen to him, look at him, as he does anything.
No
He's
one,
way too innocent for this.
no one may seem innocent for now, but his potential is great. Even Master Reginald said so himself. Out of every single one of his children, he had most of the aptitude.
It's fascinating, right? No matter what part of the world you are from, you will always find some sort of young person that has been forced into some sort of role because of their birthright or because of things that were decided before their birth. It's a universal thing, right?
Potentially, you could say it's something that is inescapable. Blood runs thicker than water.
That's true. But so does vomit.
He raises an eyebrow.
It's a farmer's joke. You noble people wouldn't get it. We have a special sense of humor, don't they?
Mr. Ubel, I believe your name was?
Yeah?
He's awake now. He's ready to see you.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna see him right away. And then he looks at Luvia and says, make sure to write your phone number down somewhere. I don't have a phone, but it might be useful. And then he leaves.
she raises a different eyebrow. Like the eyebrow moves over to the other raised eyebrow, and she looks over towards you. Did he just try to roast me and then get my number?
No, you see.
As old as time.
You see, it's to lower their confidence and then ask when.
No, I'm not Andrew Tate, okay? Let's calm down.
Ubel Tate.
Master for play.
Ubel Tate, gatekeeper to the secret Riz strategies.
Gatekeepers Academy, bro.
Gatekeeper Academy. Oh god. All right. Oh, so yes, you walk through the ancient halls of the Blair, or shouldn't we say really the ancient halls? But you walk through the halls of the Blair Manor until finally you get to a kind of like cordoned off older section that doesn't look like it's been as well kept as much of the other places. Kind of like a little bit of a hole in the wall kind of area, which might be confusing about why James is here. Like, it's very easy. Like, if you were not led here by Iris, you probably would have missed this and never been here on your own. It would have taken you a very long time. The manor is rather large, of course. But eventually, she knocks on the door, an old wooden door, and it swings it open. And there is James Blair. He looks rather sickly, and he's slow. He's like sitting on the edge of the bed, and he goes to like stand up as he's buttoning his shirt, but he almost stumbles a little bit. His hair is a mess, and there's like sweat running down his face. Oh, Ubel, how's it going? Been some time.
Been some time indeed, and he's gonna enter the room. He's gonna close the door. So, what you've been up to? I've heard your sister killed you at some point.
He like smiles a little bit, but it's kind of like a pained or a strained smile. Yes, I suppose she did. Yes. Family affair, as you can imagine.
Oh yeah, yes.
My sister resented me for the things I did. It's understandable, really.
Yeah, happens to the best families out there, some friendly sibling banter. Listen, James, I have something important for you. And he takes a couple steps forwards towards him. James.
Okay.
And he deeply looks him in the eyes. Will you marry me?
Huh?
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 Skodek, is this a bad time to tell you that why I called it funny is because we were gonna go talk to Maria. That was gonna be what we were. This is a bad. Your poor family, dude.
Huh?
I'll be honest, you guys are talking about fucking how's it
Listen,
called?
listen,
Yamada
listen,
being
I
the
used-
main villain, but with everything the players are doing to my family right now, I don't know. This might just crash out.
So, so, so Iris was still like kind of near the door, and like she hears talking about like the about like the past and regret and whatnot. She's slowly closing the door. Then she stops and then drops anything that she was holding, and it clangs down to the ground. And then James, who's like buttoning up his shirt as he stands up from the bed, he's like lost sorrowfully in the regret of like everything that he dealt with him fighting with his sister so much that she killed him, and then he got resurrected, and now that he's on death's door because he's eating away at his own soul, and then he pauses, like you see like a strand of his hair flick up a little bit as he was trying to get it and pat it down, and he just stares at you, his glasses slightly ajar.
Record scratch.
What? You wanted
It's a pretty straightforward answer.
well, he like clears his throat a little bit as he's looking at Iris, and Iris blushes and then shuts the door. Well, all right.
But we all
then.
know her ears on the door. I 100%.
The entire fucking staff is going to gather behind that door.
Well, that's a rather complicated question, honestly, but after getting over the initial shock, I'm afraid that the object of your desire is not long for this world, Ubel.
Ooh, you just made it a bit awkward. I was about to reveal that I just made a joke. I'm actually here because of something else. I just wanted to make sure that I have your full attention.
You can see he like crashes a little bit, like, bro, you can't do this to me. Oh, right, I see. You had scared me there for a moment. I hadn't considered marriage in quite a long time. Been so focused on
I just
how to kill an eldritch being.
Yeah, I just scared myself there a bit. Having Elizabeth in my family, I don't know whether I would want that. Listen,
She's not that
killing
bad.
Eldritch.
She usually actually listens when you talk to her, unlike some of my other family members. He says, staring out the window.
Look, speaking about family members, I was in Musuzeme, and a couple of hours ago, it appears that your father is back from his coma.
A warm smile covers James's face. Yes, he is.
Is that your accomplishment?
After so many years of blaming myself, it's hard to take credit for anything. I've been living in the shadow of my own regrets for so long, but yes, I brought him back.
Ubel hears him out. He nods a couple of times. So you do have a way to deal with the curse.
Yes. I purified the part of the ley line that was next to our house as well, the one inside the mines. It is completely free of the curse. It was my initial plan to use this spell, but I needed more information before I could. It's a spell that grows more powerful the more I know of it.
The more you know of
Whatever
the
I'm
curse?
trying to cast on. Yes. In this case, yes, the more I know of the curse.
James, this is gonna sound even more drastic than the first request I made of you.
He braces
I need you
himself.
to tell me that spell.
Ah.
I need you to tell me that spell.
Well, Ubel, magic is not something that everyone can learn.
Yeah,
From everything I know
James,
of,
I'm not everything. I'm not everybody.
but from everything I know of you, you've spent your whole life training to be a hunter and a gunslinger, not a mage. Do you even know if you have magical circuits that can be opened?
James, these questions are completely irrelevant. You have just looked me in the eyes and said that there is a spell with which you can purify the curse, and that one of the thingies is completely purified. Yes, I know magic. The moment I first heard about it, I found a way to unlock my circuits. Now I have them unlocked, and now I need you to teach me.
So he digests this information a bit. He nods to himself, thinks on it, but then he gets like kind of like pensive and or he hesitates. It's not that
It's
simple.
in case this changes anything for you on whether you're going to teach me or not. I had a run-in with the curse himself.
And you lived?
Yep.
And you're not infected at all?
Actually, we had quite a nice conversation, believe it or not.
There are two problems.
Come to think. Mm.
One is a problem of aptitude. I don't exactly know if you could even learn the spell. It's quite a powerful one. The only one that I thought that was our ally that could have learned it would have been Noah. Besides that, there is another problem. Even if you can learn it, I'm afraid that it was not the curse that put me in my current state. Such a powerful spell comes with drawbacks.
James, being alive in Musuzeme in and of itself brings a lot of drawbacks. If purifying that curse is going to make me bedridden for a bit, even for the rest of my life, that is okay.
He looks at you with like a very empathetic expression. Actually, very funny, out of character. No one else will ever know this, but it looks at you with the same exact empathetic expression that Grace gives Para at this moment. At the same exact moment, Grace is giving the same exact empathetic / sympathetic expression towards Yamada down in the Hell Dungeon, and that James is giving.
Depending on what fucking Noah does with Maria, we may have the hat trick.
Oh yeah.
At the same exact time, all the members of the Blair family are looking at
Blair
someone
family.
with pity. To explain it in more detail, the spell that I understand is to convoke someone's true name. True names are very powerful things. They are not the name that your parents gave you. They are the name that the world gave a being when it was created. If you can understand or guess a thing's true name, then you can control it, and or you can destroy it. The problem is that messing with something that is reality warping as a true name invocation does not just eat away at your legs or your health. It requires your soul to use. It is, frankly speaking, forbidden magic.
James, I think I understand most of the things that you are trying to tell me. I will just go out there and say, I don't care. After I learned of the fact that your father was walking again, that there is some sort of way to purify this thing, I think that was the first time since I was a little child that I have felt some sort of hope within me. Fuck, bro, if I die after doing this, I'm gonna die without any regrets.
No,
I'm okay with
you,
that.
you misunderstood. You will not die. Death means that your soul will go past into the underworld and then reincarnate. That your soul will be passed on to another life in an endless cycle. To use your soul as energy for the casting of a spell means that it is dispersed into the aether. You won't die. And actually, your mind goes back, Ubel. Your mind goes back to watching what the curse did to Hephaestus. And as the curse said to Hephaestus, you will not die. Your soul will be tortured forever for all eternity. And that's what that is what James is saying is the fate that will await you. It is a fate that is far worse than death.
Well, you know, sometimes compromises have to be made. Also, wouldn't it be better if that sort of burden is divided between, let's say, you, me, and Noah? Then surely the toll on us is going to be divided as well, and it's not going to be that bad?
Potentially, but and there's a complicated expression that with what James has. I've spent some time thinking while I was here, and you all were doing whatever you are ever doing inside of Tibet, but there is a problem with the invocation of the true name. I managed to erase one of the shards of the curse, but there are more, and it doesn't add up. Even if I teach the spell to both you and Noah, with our remaining souls as energy, it would not be enough to kill every individual shard. There's simply too many of them, and every single time we cast the spell, it eats away at us. The spell is not... The casting of the invocation of a true name is not equal to what you are sealing away. The spell eats an amount of you, the same amount every time. The best way to actually use the spell would be to allow the serpent to get stronger. And then once, right before it is at its apex, then we would have to use it. But that gamble is extremely risky. It was a miscalculation on my part. I thought that I'd be able to take care of it with the true name invocation, but it simply requires too much of a human.
So you are trying to tell me I learned this for nothing? And he pulls out one of the bullets out of his pocket, and within his hands, the one bullet forms into 3 little needles, and he throws them against the wall, and they stick in the wall. Dude, I did a mana transfer thingy with Caster. Because I was like, yeah, a spell. Purify.
I see. No, not for nothing. If we are going to eradicate the curse with the power of the true name invocation, you will be necessary. I will need all of the mages that I can get. All of the ones that won't turn on me. I have a new plan, but it would require everyone's cooperation. And potentially, it would require you to sacrifice not only your life, but your very existence on this world. Are you really prepared for that?
James, I have come to the conclusion a long time ago at this point. From the beginning of all of this, I was fighting in order to protect my own happiness and the life that I was living. Then I learned that the price that I would have to pay in order to protect my own happiness was my own happiness. At this point, I am completely okay with sacrificing my own life in order to save my own life. I'm no poet, you can tell.
Ironic, isn't it? But yes, I agree with you. He says, kind of like a little bit sad. I'm trying.
Look, in case.
I'm trying to dissuade you because I don't want others to walk the same path that I'm doing myself, but truth be told, and he like puts up his hands a little bit, kind of like in like a defeated position, as like he smiles. I am a bit of a hypocrite. My plan was the same as yours. I know very intimately what fate awaits me if I cast that spell again, and yet I will do so without a second thought if it means saving my family, or potentially the entire world.
Listen, I have seen the fruits of your own work. The fact that your dad is walking again is unreal. I will actually go on record and say that out of every single person currently present in the greater Musuzeme area, you are probably the only person who has unironically achieved something. And I mean that with all of my heart, genuinely. Nobody else has.
I'm also the one that first broke the gates that caused all of this to begin with. You could say that when I put my mind to something, I'm going to fuck shit up one way or another. Perhaps that's the Blair part of my blood. He says as he looks down at his hands.
Is there really anything special about the Blair blood? When I was younger, my grandpa told me that you guys made a deal with a demon or something.
There is, supposedly, yes. I don't exactly know the nature of the demon or whatever we made a pact with long ago. But supposedly there is something that courses through the Blair blood. I remember Father once saying that it was both a blessing and a curse.
A curse. I hate this word so much. Speaking of it, though, I see you have not really made your decision yet on whether you're going to teach me this sort of thing or not. In case you go against it, I want you to tell you... Oh, my bad, I had to burp. I just want to tell you that I am going to help you. A lot of stuff has happened over the last couple of days, and we did learn a lot about the curse out there, about its creation and about its nature. I don't know how much you have learned by now, but it's quite a bit. And I don't know whether that changes anything for you, but Hephaestus is dead.
What?
Hephaestus is gone.
Who on earth could have fought Hephaestus and lived? Let alone beat him.
Noah and me.
You say that I'm the one in all of Musuzeme who's done the most.
Okay, to be fair, it really was only Noah who was properly fighting him, and we didn't kill him. The curse himself finished off Hephaestus. It's a long story, really.
What isn't a long story? This place is filled with long stories.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about true names earlier, right?
Yes.
When I talked to the curse, it gave me a name. I don't know how accurate it is, or whether to believe it. It seemed very genuine when talking to me. It was showing real emotions when talking to Hephaestus, and while ending Hephaestus, and during the conversation we had after that.
When I had
During which, by the way, things were revealed, which could help with learning more about it.
When I had snuck into Yamata's mind, I there too learned its name, which gave me all the information I needed to know about its true name. But
Okay, so I don't know
will-
whether the names are the same. I'm going to count down from 3, and then we're going to say the name together. Your version and my version.
He nods.
3, 2, 1. Come on, don't leave me hanging.
He smirks a little bit. That was revenge for your marriage proposal. Rocco's Bastards.
Well, shit, I deserve that one. Yeah, I heard the same one.
He nods. Yes. Which has made things even more complex. It's a being that gains power the more you know of it, and I have a spell that gains power the more I know of my enemy. Quite the conundrum. Even if I didn't require my soul to be put at harm's way by using it, it would still be by far the worst matchup for my spell.
Did you learn about the connections that Yamata and Hephaestus have to the curse?
Yes.
Oh, really, man? I thought I was entering this place with some knowledge to drop.
No, it is quite tragic. But Yamata had no part in... Yamata had no say in what was done to him by Hephaestus.
Oh, well. Well, my next step was going to be to propose to investigate Yamata in order to learn more, but I think that part is over now. Yeah, well.
Well then, he like straightens up his shirt a little bit and straightens up his glasses. I was a bit of a teacher back in the day. I taught Noah how to use magic. I suppose I can teach you. He says with a smile.
James Blair, you just made me the happiest man on earth.
And
All
then
right.
they got. Then do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded sensei?
Oh, so as that was happening, in a much more relaxed, or I shouldn't say much more relaxed, it is relaxed over here. In the relaxed village, or shouldn't I say the caverns above the village, in the tents and whatnot, and the carriages that have been set up as they're waiting to leave, as Lancer, as a reminder, has promised that he will help these people get out and had gifted Noah a one-time use row IS for free, no taxes, no interest. But yes,
So he claims.
So he claims, but yes, he has not. You have not gotten Lancer, but you have gotten his shield as to protect you. As Lancer has gone off, and he will protect the carriages, as he is still sticking with the car to the very end, even though he is barely even there and barely exists anymore. But yes, Noah and or Elizabeth. I should have asked. So I think Elizabeth, I had mentioned you were going to go see Nick at the very end, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Noah, are you just going back to the carriages or whatnot? Are you going to go see someone in particular?
Oh, I wanted to go see Liz, but did she leave already? That's my question.
If you want, I can.
I was gonna say, you
we can
probably-
see,
yeah, you-
you got me.
You see her walking through the carriages and whatnot, up to like the north side, a little bit outside of the like the caravans and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna run up to her. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure. What do you wanna?
What's gonna happen with everyone here? It seems they are hell bent on leaving.
Well, some of them are. I'm not exactly able to convince everyone as much as I'd like to. Either way, whoever chooses to leave. Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm not exactly gonna physically stop them.
Right.
Was that what you were thinking?
No, I just you don't take this the wrong way. Take it as a compliment. You're a little bit scary. I thought you could have if you wanted to.
Well, kind of looks around him. I suppose physically speaking, Akari is the strongest, and you know how that matchup ends. So I guess you have a point. Well, I am sort of deceiving them, if I am to be honest.
How so?
Well, they said they're gonna leave once the sun rises. Now, I am not sure exactly how long this is going to last, but if the fact the sky suddenly darkened when the serpent was someone has anything to do with it, I think perhaps it won't rise until we're done with this.
Yes, Noah, this at the very end of last session, you did ping and use that spell that you had. You know that it is supposed to be morning by now.
Yeah. And
The sky is
it's
pitch black
already
outside,
morning.
yeah.
I mean, it's good in a weird way, I guess. It's gonna be dark out there for them when they're busy leaving anyway.
Well,
I'm
hoping as long as morning doesn't arrive, they just don't leave.
He laughs. I think they'll figure out eventually, but until then, yeah.
Aye, but do they want to brave the fucking Himalayas during the night? We are in the Himalayas, by the way, right?
Yeah.
My geography is kind of
Yes,
whack.
yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Who knows?
Either way,
I did.
I'm not going to physically stop. So, you know, that fear is unfounded.
In the back of your mind, Elizabeth, or actually, no, not even in the back of your mind. What you think for a moment is in the back of your mind, but Noah, you also hear this. Why not? You could, you know.
Aye, but I don't think they're exactly going to be eager to help me after that.
Huh. Does a ruler care what the peasants think of him?
Archer, I think you know me well enough to know that I do prize the survival of everyone above my own public image. I'm just saying that if they do not want to fight...
It was a trick question, by the way. Of course they do. A ruler cares what their people think of them. And the best way for a ruler to control the people beneath them is through fear.
You want me to terrorize them into staying?
Think about it. You know what will happen to them if they go out there. They'll never survive the blizzard, even with the fucking spear guy. Tell them in detail exactly how they're all gonna die and freeze to death. Cannibalize each other as they starve in the winter. If they don't respect you and or trust you enough, simply make them fear a card.
You see, this is why I don't like you.
I mean, she has a point. The particular plan she's proposing, I don't think is that feasible, since if they stay, we also want them to fight, and if I send a bunch of unwilling villagers against the curse, I think they're just going to run away. I can't stop all of them. However,
Well-
if I had a way to prove that Lydia is, well, for lack of a kinder term, a bomb, they would realize that leaving is not an option. That's what I've been struggling with mentally for the past hour or so. How to do that. You know, do that without causing Lydia to blow up.
Why not? In fact, you've actually made a good point, my master. And this is the first time that you've ever heard her call you master straight out.
Oh no.
If you think about it, that little one over there is the only reason that they're even following a card. Because she's the one that's going to control the blizzard. Without her, they'd have no escape, even if they wanted to. A
Oh, you
wonderful
bitch.
plan, actually. I say we kill the girl.
Alright, murder is kind of counterintuitive. Now, kidnapping.
And now
See, this is why I don't like you. Because you're right, but in the wrong ways.
Right and wrong are
Hey,
inventions
as long as
of
nobody-
mortals.
I think we're having three sliding scales of the same moral spectrum here. You don't want to do anything morally questionable. Archer wants to kill everyone on a whim. I'm somewhere in the middle. And I think having a certain measure of nuance in your ideas is important, so we'll go with mine.
What a wonderful idea. And I mean, just think about it. We don't have to necessarily kill her. I mean, if she's not unstable and a bomb, then just poking and prodding at her a little bit shouldn't be a problem. And if she goes boom, oh, well, we're gonna boom anyway. We're saving their lives, Noah. Think about it. You wouldn't want all those poor people to die out there in the cold now, would you? You wouldn't want that on your conscience now, would you? You're a hero, right? You're a good guy.
Again, I never said you were wrong. There just has to be a better way to do this whole thing.
Yes, a better way. Many great men and women have tried to find the better way. You know what happens to those people that try to find the better way, Noah? I do. I've seen it many times.
Look, Noah, I understand what you're saying, right? And I don't want any harm to come to her. However, her mother is not cooperative in this sense, and I doubt she herself understands the true extent of her capabilities. So unless Ishan has some way to prove it, shit, where the fuck is Ishan?
Ishan showed himself this session. Smile.
Yeah.
Why? You could just explain to her.
Ah, yes, explain to her. You're a magical bomb, an FBI agent told me. Great plan, Noah. As in,
FBI agent
you know,
told me you're a magical bomb.
you don't understand, Noah. The crux of all of these issues is that these people will not just trust me on a whim. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong or right.
And that's why I'm saying trust is a flimsy thing to use. You know what's much more trustworthy than trust? And there is an odd feeling that creeps around both of you. as you see the small trees, the trees that were here, the evergreen trees, they start to like wither a little bit and fade away. Almost as if the life around you in this area is slowly being like eaten or devoured. Fear. Fear is the way that a true ruler rules. It's how you keep order and control in your court. Why do they not rise against you? Because they fear you. Why do they listen to your orders? Because they fear what will happen to them if they don't. Take this from my experience. As one of the oldest living rulers of all of existence. You humans have lasted at most 100 years. I have lasted centuries.
Guys, write that down, write that down. New info on Archer's identity. Problem is, right now I'm not exactly adverse to them fearing. I just don't want them to fear me specifically, because then it will be harder to make them do what I want.
Then I could play
If I
that
could do-
role for you. They don't know I'm with you, now do they? I could kill all of your enemies for you. You now, by the way, Noah, you can see literally, actually in real time, like how bad of an influence Archer has probably been on Elizabeth this entire campaign. She goes, oh wait, actually, that would solve all my problems. What if I just command you to kill everyone for me?
Listen, we have time to figure that out. What I wanted to talk to you about was, you said you wanted us to work together with this whole thing. No secrets.
Yes.
So, I guess I should, at the very least, explain what happened properly with Hephaestus.
Kind of like raises a brow.
Yeah, in lieu of me fucking it up, I'm just gonna Noah's gonna explain what happened when he went to the tower. Basically, I mean, I don't think there was anything that I know that's bad to mention in front of Archer.
I don't think so. Probably.
Yeah, it's mostly on
Potentially.
Ubal's side. Yeah, the stuff Ubal knows that he didn't tell me. Yeah, we don't worry about that. So no, we'll just recount what happened there to Liz.
Well, I'll be damned. I'll be honest, I didn't exactly have many interactions with the old man, but, I'm happy for you, I guess.
Wait. If what you're saying is true, then those towers... I'll be bad. You think upon me killing
Archer?
all of your enemies.
Can we just know what you have in mind first?
What would be the fun in that?
There would be no fun in that for you.
You feel Archer's presence slowly disappear from both of you.
Noah breathes a sigh of relief. Good, she's gone.
You see, like, Elizabeth, like, pinching the bridge of her nose. She's like, eh. She's an impulsive, duplicitous pain in the ass, but I guess it's my impulsive, duplicitous pain in the ass. Yes, Noah, did you want to say anything more now that we're away from prying ears?
I have something that I can't. That the next time I use my magic, it could end me. You know, the time stuff. But I have an idea, and I potentially need the ley line for it.
Oh. Well, that sounds worrying one way or another. You sure about this? I don't
I'm
exactly
not
think
gonna.
a plan that leads with your death is should be our first option.
Well, that's why I don't want to. I don't want it to lead to that. So, using the mana from the ley line and whatever we can potentially cook up uh, in the Pandora outpost that we have down here, I'm sure Fred, James, and yes, and you, Honey, and he looks over to Honey, can
I am so glad that
figure.
you remembered that I am still here. Honey was getting lonely.
Listen, you're very important towards the workflow. I feel like it's needed at this point.
Honey is
We
sad that
just
she
see
cannot bring you
Noah
coffee.
talking to himself.
Probably.
Oh god, it's worse than I thought.
No, she's really yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. No, I'm sure she is.
She's the only reason I am still here.
I. She got like she tries to think how to comfort my schizophrenic friend.
Comfort my schizophrenic friend is gonna die because of time magic.
Okay, why do I can prove it. Like
Look, I understand you're going through a tough time.
just hold up like three a random amount of fingers behind your back. I'll make Honey see it, and then
Sure. I'll humor you.
Okay, so how
Yeah.
many fingers do you put up?
Honey,
None.
None. Got you. Honey.
Yeah.
Honey says she is putting up 4 fingers.
Thank you, Honey. 4.
I like return the hand that is a fist. Look, no, I understand, but you really need to stop with these delusions.
Honey thinks that was hilarious. You now know you got fucking pranked on by Honey.
To be fair, I should have seen that one coming.
Oh God. You.
God.
Oh.
You see, like fucking Liz is gonna like basically like lean to Marianne's like, hey, I think he's having like a hard time. If you could like, when I'm gone, maybe like comfort him a bit. I think it's gonna go a long way for the little guy.
He needs comfort. He's literally talking to a dead robot.
Yeah.
Oh God! As you hear a chuckle as you hear the crunching of feet through snow. As surprisingly to Noah, fucking Nick, who you now know as Caster, is walking towards them. I did not know you all were such good friends. Truly, it's hard to tell sometimes with you all. Nick says as he's walking towards you guys.
Aye, him being with a guy that shot my fucking leg is probably gonna send mixed messages.
I am fond of Ubel. Please forgive him. He is going through a rough time.
Is a man not going through a rough time?
That is true. I think with the recent gift I have given him, though, he will be fine.
What do you mean, recent gift?
He just smiles at you.
Well, in any case, do not panic, Noah. I have caught him here. I want to talk business.
We only have.
Well, I guess that's more.
We only have a little bit of time, by the way. Arya is going to need my assistance when he actually tries to drain the ley line, and beyond that, he looks off in the distance. There is only a small window of time before Yamato returns to the monastery.
Aye. Now, I do not think you are very fond of Yamata, if I'm not wrong.
Me?
I didn't exactly see you very happy when he was about to summon whatever the fuck his servant is.
I like Yamato's guts. However, I am always a person to keep my cards close at hand. A non-answer, I suppose. But whether or not I like Yamata is a little bit besides the point. I have betrayed people I've liked before.
Yes, and I heard you're still looking for a... what do you call it? A perfect ruler? A prince, as it were?
What I'm looking for is a king. But truly, there have only been princes. People with potential. But not a true ruler as I have envisioned him.
And what is your version of a ruler?
Oh, woe is me, my favorite speech that I have already given. Oh, am I to repeat it again? He like does this like really over dramatic and he like touches his head. Oh, woe is me. He smiles a little bit to himself. You are lucky I like repeating this. I
You could
asked...
just give us the summary, but...
Sure. A ruler is a person with power. We all agree on this, no? Power over the people that they rule. So, if there is a price to almost everything in this accursed world, what is the price of power?
Well, I suppose I would say it's probably isolation.
Yourself?
He raises his eyebrows as you say it's isolation. Huh?
You know, the powerful stand alone. Nobody understands them.
That is the same conclusion that I came to many, many years ago. You are true as well to some extent, Noah. Power does eat away at you, but really, the reason it eats away at you is because it eats away at your support networks. Even your loved ones and your family can never truly understand what it is like to have control over someone else's life, to have that weight and that burden as well as that power. Power will isolate you from everyone around you. Not just what a ruler is to me, what a ruler should be, a true ruler, the only true king that has ever existed in this whole entire world. What they would do is that they understand the price of that power and accept it willingly. They understand that they will have no loved ones, no friends, no family, and they will sacrifice it all in the name of power. Sacrifice it all for the goal of becoming perfect.
I suppose that includes the part to save the world from whatever the fuck we're fighting.
Of course. There have only been a few kings and queens in all of history that have ever even achieved anything like this. What? Solomon? King Arthur? I am trying to create another one. Imagine it. I do not want some pitiful ruler over nothing more than peasants. I want to create King fucking Arthur again. A perfect king who stands alone, isolated from all around them.
Well, I'll be honest, your prospects thus far seem a little bleak then. I mean, you helped Bell, but that man doesn't want to even rule himself, much less others. Yamata, honestly, that guy probably will change his mind on a whim. And Arya, too easy to compromise.
And you then, my dear princess?
Me. I suppose there's not much to say about me, really. We haven't met enough times to see my efficacy at full effect. Although I will say, in this past week I have fought Don Quixote and Ajax the Great, and here I am.
And you see, this is why you scare me.
Yes, it is true that you have power, but the person I seek is not just powerful. I can grant power to anyone. It is a mindset. It is a will.
It is someone.
Well, sorry, you continue.
Is someone who would do the best to achieve their goals, no matter what people around them think of them afterwards.
Exactly.
No, we're kidnapping Lydia.
Huh, that's very different from what we were gonna do before that. So, better, but
Well, I don't like compromising either, but also I will say, with your time powers, it should be much easier.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something very subtly. Dear God, how bad is my stealth and sleight of hand and shit?
Just like for himself.
Very subtly, very subtly, very subtly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no sleight of hand.
It'd
There's
be
only stealth.
thievery.
I would. Fuck.
It'd be stealth
I'm
and
trying to
thievery.
steal. Yeah. Oh dear lord. Okay, I'll just try it. If he notices, it's fine. Noah's just gonna look over to Liz, and he's gonna try and he's gonna try to subtly scratch on his hand with the command seal, and then look over to Nick. To just easier alone.
Nick, if he does notice, he doesn't say anything about it.
Do I have to roll with that fine?
Nick is here alone, and you two have servants.
Yeah, so Noah's just giving Liz that look as a confirmation of if we're doing anything.
Noah trying his best. Noah, if this motherfucker also gets inside of Liz's mind, it's over. If Liz has caster and archer, these fuckers, Liz is going on the Doom parade. He's gonna become the Doom Slayer. I need to kill this motherfucker right now. I need to stop.
Yeah, it's
Archer
We have a Grail war that we really need to win. That would be fantastic. That will help a lot in killing.
All right, you
Noah just kind of raises a brow, or at least raises a brow. Noah you do understand that the situation we're fighting is dire, correct?
Right.
So what are you willing to do about it?
I'm here if you need me, Ryder says in the back of your mind.
Look, there is another idea. We could convince Link to tell them his story. I would imagine they would at least believe the best friend of the guy he's currently saying has gone insane and is cursing the village.
Perhaps. But would telling them what happened in the monastery scare more of them away? Or cause them to stand and fight by your side?
I suppose at the end of the day, taking away their means of escape is the only surefire way to make sure they... No, they could just lock themselves inside their homes then. I suppose
Nick,
if
I
they
don't-
feared me more than the serpent, they would listen to what I have to say. As she fiddles with the little like horn she has to summon the Rakshasa.
if they feared me, yeah. If these motherfuckers aren't listening,
If they fear me more than the serpent.
and
only way to
listen.
ensure that they'll fight.
So, as a reminder to you, Elizabeth, I will say something that gives credence to Archer's words in the worst way possible. Do you remember why Raul Aria did not side with you instead sided with Yamada? The
Yep.
only reason was because Raul Aria straight up told you, because he is afraid to fight the serpent more than he's afraid to fight you, and that he's a coward. He's just going to take the path of least resistance, the path of his most success to getting what he wants. And so, yeah, if Raul Aria had feared you more than the serpent, then he would be on your side. And potentially Yamada would be dead by now.
Oh, Liz's mind's churning.
Okay, while she churns in the meantime. Oh dear God! No, I'm just gonna look up to Nick. So this is gonna be a little bit straightforward, but isn't it kind of crazy to just come to us like this alone?
For what reason?
There's a war going on.
I'm your friend, not your enemy. There's no reason for us to fight. We do not fight that
But it sounds
assassin
like-
fellow, no?
But it sounds like you would be anybody's friend as long as they agree with what you... As long as they meet your conditions.
Exactly.
No, you do not understand. If he finds his perfect king, there's no reason to fight anymore. As she fiddles with a horn.
And Nick smiles as he nods and confirms. You see, Noah, that is very simple about me. I am a friend to anyone who fits my criteria. So, if you, instead of fearing me, I have nothing to fear from the people who fit my criteria the most. As he says, as he looks over towards Elizabeth, who is now thinking about going full hog.
Listen,
Well, no.
if you want to trust his words, go ahead, but I don't know if you can trust someone that plays every side.
Say he was lying. No. What is the best course of action here? Would it really even change? What is the course of action that saves the most people? That ensures we don't have to kidnap or kill Lydia, and we don't have to leave these people to die alone in some mountainside.
It's the best action to do that would be to win this war.
Win the war before they leave? Unlikely, especially with Saber being God knows where.
I don't know. Maybe your friend over here could tell us where they are. Almost said she.
Wait, friend?
Talking about Nick.
Pointing at
Nick?
Nick. Yeah.
On that, I'm afraid that I have no information. It has been one of the most confusing things of the entire war. After everything has happened, the strongest servant has not showed up at all. There are no signs of a saber even existing in Musazeme. Ironia.
Maybe there just isn't one.
That would make things far less complex than they are. But it is wishful thinking.
No, I want you to offer me an actual reason why this isn't the best thing we should do, besides it being tasteless. There are a lot of tasteless things done today. I don't think I'm topping the charts.
Maria's here, right? With us?
Yes, yeah.
Noah's just gonna turn to Maria. Why did you kill your brother?
Because he would not ever listen to reason. Or at least we thought he had killed our father. And he was going to try to go down into the dungeon that this whole mess started in. Out of his curiosity of his. Even if he made up for it now, that did not mean that it was a 100% guarantee. He was risking it because he could not live with himself otherwise. He needed to expunge himself of his guilt, even if it meant that there was a chance he could fail and kill us all again. Much more than father this time.
And if he actually died, then how different would things be now?
Results-based thinking, but if he had actually died, it would have been bad. Luckily for him, the little shit had magic that could somehow delete a being of immaterial.
I was gonna look to Liz and then back towards all the people. I don't know. Your father seemed to care about them. I know that you
Right.
want to save them, and you do what you want on that. But I think I'm fighting on the wrong side of this war. I don't mean like the side, just the wrong part.
Well then, Noah, what is the right part? Show
I
me
think
the better
Pandora-
way and I will follow it. I am not Ubel. I can actually change my mind.
This is not my choice to make. My thing that I have to do is go get Pandora working and to make our own solution.
Why can't we help each other? Ubel is going off on his own. I don't think that's gonna end well. Us splintering again into you and me doing our own things is exactly what we've been doing since day 2 of the war.
I'm not saying I'm not going to help you. We have the exact same thing that we want to do, get rid of this curse. But I'm saying making choices for these people, that's not what I do.
That is what a ruler does. A ruler makes choices for other people. Because the cold hard truth is that people want to be ruled. People do not want to make every single decision that the king or queen has to make every single day of their lives. They want to default some of that over to someone else. Even the people that want to leave, was it their own choice or was it a Kar Devna? They follow people with charisma. Leaders will always exist so long as people do. It is in our nature. I only seek to create a ruler that will do what is necessary. Of what I can see, you are not. Your empathy is admirable, but will get you nowhere in the end. What Elizabeth has asked you to do was rather simple. If you do not like her path, find a better one. But instead, you
She can
run
make
away.
whatever decision. She can make whatever decision she wants here. We have to kill this curse, right? That's what we're doing. I'm not going to work with you. I'm starting to realize that my talents lie elsewhere. This thing about commanding people, trying to... I don't even do that well with groups of people. But if I get James and Fred and Honey over here, and we get in that lab and we start doing some stuff, we can help with this war a lot better than me sitting around here making decisions I'm not qualified to make.
Not qualified or not
that
willing
case-
to. Because to my eyes, you don't have the qualifications of royalty.
In my eyes, I have one more spell and then I'm nothing, so...
Well, I got here all the way without timey-wimey powers. No. In the beginning of the war, I called you harmless. If I am correct, I think I was wrong. I mean, look at the situation. The town's most powerful witch, dead. 2 immortal supervillains from time immemorial, dead. You know who's alive? You. You've been there since day one in the front lines. That is why I'm asking of your opinion. I do not ask the opinion of people I consider ineffectual. If you don't have one, I suppose fair enough. I can't just keep pestering you for an answer that doesn't exist, but I think you do.
Fine. You want my opinion? If you try to rule over these people with fear, it's going to work for a while. But there are people like Akar among them who will stand up. He was willing to fight an entire nation on his own. No matter what you bring, he will always try to stand up against you. If you want to help these people, it's like you were talking about earlier, showing them the truth. The best way to do it is to expose that things are not going to work out as they expect, that there's a flaw in their plan.
What do
We
we
have
do?
two-
Then explode Lydia?
We have 2 ways. One is to have her actually use her magic and she explodes, and yeah, that would also include plans like kidnapping her, taking her away. The other way would be I guess we'd have to get someone they trust to properly examine her.
So
I
we
was
need
gonna
someone
look-
with magical power that the
No.
village trusts.
I was gonna look back to Liz. Are you 100% sure you don't want these people to just try and leave?
Noah, I'm not nearly good enough a person for that. as she will give you the same sympathetic expression that currently her mother and her brother is giving this moment.
At the same time, the triple, all the fucking players just looking down and pitying other people. And at the same, it's so funny, it's crazy that at the same exact time that Ubel is making peace with the Blair family and is working under the tutelage of James, the person that he hated when he found out that James is the cause of the curse leaking out initially. Now Noah is having a breakup, as it were, having a major argument with Elizabeth. It's
She just needs to work on this part of the plan. I'll go work on that. She can play attack. I'll play support.
This is not a love triangle. This is a love octagon at this point, brother. It's like every direction.
So he doesn't take it out, but like he does that thing with Noah does that thing with his fingers, like you would like you would move a coin across them, and he just goes, "If only she dies as an example of how her powers doesn't work, I can bring her back."
Ooh.
That's why I asked, are you sure? In this moment, would you choose these people living over me being able to do that for someone else in this war later?
You see, she kind of just gives like a half smirk, like, let's go and blow up a girl.
Oh no.
You handle your
We're gonna blow a woman to smithereens.
You handle your vassals well, princess. Perhaps I was right to not be quick and misjudge you initially. You do hold a lot of... And he pauses and stops. No. No. He slowly is like fighting his arm as it's slowly raising, and he's trying to like stop it from being raised as he slowly reaches up and pulls out a book from his side and slowly starts opening it, and it's like he's fighting himself. What do either of you do?
I will immediately clock that this is a command seal. I'm gonna try to just knock the book out of his hand.
All right, roll me athletics.
Okay,
Okay.
and fuck, I forgot if this is a reaction or not. Haha, oh no, it's not.
If you have a knife, stab him.
Well, let's hope the nerds, like, physical stats are bad, because I have a 30 because of my assurance.
Roll hit.
You god.
I can roll it anyway, I suppose. But the
Roll
30 is the
athletics
lowest.
followed by roll athletics rolled by I think it was a 30. Roll me
Yeah,
to
that's
hit
okay.
and then damage.
Well, I'm not trying to damage him. I'm just
No,
knocking the
roll
book
me
out
to
of
hit and then damage.
Okay. With
Okay.
the sword, because I don't have how to hit with my unarmed.
You can roll me
Oh,
the
wait, I
sword
do.
for now. Or okay, I was about to say you might have an arm somewhere in the sheet, but yeah.
There it is.
So, I just have a question. Does this feel like... Command seals have been used before. Do you feel like a good, strong sense of power around it when it happens? Or
Yes.
can we feel that coming from him?
So, yes. So, Elizabeth, you said you try to kick or punch. What'd you say?
No,
the
I'm
book?
just knocking the book out of his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, you try to kick the book or knock the book with your hands out of his hand.
Yeah, knocking the book with my hands. Yeah.
So, allow me to explain. So, magic starts to swirl around him as he's fighting himself from opening this book. You reach over, punch, and it collides with another one of those invisible barriers. You had mentioned, why are you so confident? This man plays every side.
Ooh.
As you, yes,
Okay.
boom, as the invisible, your
Can
hand hits against the invisible barrier and it does not shatter. You see it does not shatter, but cracks appear in an invisible wall that is between you and Nick. And you now know he did not trust you. He had a wall in between you and him this entire time, which is now unfortunate, as you can tell magic is swirling around you or around him as a command seal is compelling him to do something. You have precisely one action on Noah. There was an invisible
I cast
wall.
stasis.
Okay. All right.
It's basically Zonya's.
Oh God.
Win the safe. Win the safe.
All right. One moment.
Oh fuck! How do I move this? Current 2. I can do this like 3 times.
Oh, I forgot. Hold on one moment. I have to actually open the caster sheet. So I even hit it. Give me one moment. It's a will save, right?
Oh, you hit it from yourself?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's a will save. Oh! Okay.
Ooh!
He failed. Okay. Ooh. So,
Okay.
The flow of time congeals around him, and he stops in the same way Hephaestus did. As it, by the way, both of you roll me perception.
Okay.
I just want to know what the fuck is on the bright side.
I don't
One
know,
less
that was
command
not
seal.
Raul Aria because he said Raul Aria is not his master.
Correct. Raul Aria is not his master.
Nameless?
Elizabeth, both of you. Well, no, Elizabeth. You can tell he wasn't trying to cast magic at you. He was trying to cast magic at someone or something, but it was not targeted at you guys. But he was being commanded to do something by his master, which is not Raul Aria.
Okay. So here's the sad thing. He's only in stasis for like an hour. Because he only failed.
Yeah. That does give us enough time to break the barrier and me to properly kick the book out of his hands, though.
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. I have something for that. Ryder, please, if you would. You think we're gonna let you cast the spell in peace? Fuck you.
Oh wait, why?
Never again.
That's so strange. Hold on, I just noticed on the. That's not updating. It's so strange. They can't see the
Fresh
rolls.
beats.
I need to hold on one moment. It's being a little weirdo. Give me a moment.
It's being a little bit of a little boy.
Oh, odd.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you couldn't see the rolls. It was a writer. Kill the book. Writer, I think we need to kill this book. Oh boy. Okay. It's still
I'm just
stuck
curious,
on
what was he
Obel's
gonna do?
perception over there. Why is it
I mean,
still
that was a
stuck?
pretty good roll, right?
I like it. Just try refreshing the thing in OBS, like the browser instance of that particular window, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of.
Wait, that's so fascinating. Why is it
No,
stuck?
I mean like
Hold on, yeah, hold on.
in OBS. Yeah, the
Oh,
browser
that was
instance,
it. It was the what? I've never seen OBS have an issue like that before.
Sometimes, some days it just gets too hectic, and OBS is like, "Damn, I can't update everything."
Yeah,
I'm a little boy.
I've never seen OBS do that before. Well, it's funny because the way that this is made is that it's 2 captures of the same exact thing. So it's so weird that this moved, like the central screen moved, but this one stopped updating. It's the same thing. Anyway. OBS.
Oh,
trolling
sorry,
a little
I didn't mean. Did it fail its will save for stasis or something?
bit. Yeah, it obvious. Yeah, it failed. You stasis the fucking OBS. Jesus Christ, Para. Not Para. Oh, we'll get the Para in a second.
Dear God.
But so yes, how long is he there? 1 round?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So
in that 1 round, you assumingly, we're in a pseudo turn order here. Assumingly, Elizabeth, you can either punch through the wall the same way that you did before, or you just run around it because you know it's not infinite.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah. We don't need Ryder to shoot it out. But in this instance, maybe. Question. You can ready a specific action, right?
Well, I know
Yes.
it's not infinite. Does no one know it's not infinite?
Roll me Arcana.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say.
I think I've seen it before, right? I
Yeah.
have specifically dealt with it, yeah. But just in case, I'll
Fair
do
enough.
it. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know that the spell that he's using is not infinite. There is not a duration. Well, there is a duration to it as
Oh,
well.
but it's
there's
it's still long though.
yeah, it's like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I just ready an action to do it again when he comes
Yeah,
out of
the
stasis?
The most I can like run in a round is 75 feet, meaning that once I like I won't be able to get all the way like around the wall and back to him,
Yeah,
essentially.
yep. You
Okay,
could try to break your way through.
Yeah. Okay. Ryder's. I'm gonna tell Ryder to shoot a hole in the wall,
All right, you and Ryder. So
and then
I'll have Ryder try first.
yeah.
Because she should be able to damage the wall enough for that Elizabeth can just run through. It autos. Yeah, so 3 gunshots fire out. They all slam into the invisible wall, and it shatters for you, Elizabeth.
Yep. And I go over and ready my action immediately as he gets out of stasis to like knock the book out.
Yep. And as soon as the stasis starts to wear off, the book falls down into the ground. Are you readying an action at all, Noah? Or what are you doing on your quote-unquote turn?
Oh, so I have. Listen, when the wall breaks, I know I don't have to do any stasis again. Here's what I'm gonna do, because she's gonna knock this book out of his hand. I would like to. Where's this thing? My mage hand can push shit far away
Okay.
because it's a part of my spell trickster. Yeah, I just like to prepare the mage hand behind him to push the book towards us.
All right. Yeah. Sure. So
The moment it drops.
So you kick the book out of his hand, and then
I'm
Noah
gonna have all the servant's items.
and then Noah rips the book as it goes flying through the hole in the invisible wall that Ryder has punched through, and skids across the snow right at your feet, Noah. As Caster takes multiple steps back, trying to fight it. Are you out of your fucking mind? Get out of my head, you bitch! Go!
Oh.
Leave this area!
Okay.
I'll deal with what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, I
What-
think we'll at least Liz is gonna look at Noah like we should just probably listen to him.
I don't think we can stop a command seal for long.
Okay, so where's his book right now?
Assuming we
I'm
hit
gonna
Noah's
pick it
hands.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Okay. Hopefully, without his book, he can't do that much, like that
Yeah,
much
but he-
damage.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do
Plus,
though?
command seals are more powerful the more specific they are, right? So
Yeah.
it means he probably didn't give a command that's indefinite.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, Nick? What were you told to do?
You are in danger.
Me or her?
We had a deal.
Deal with who?
He can. It seems like he can barely hear you, and the magic surrounding him is getting more and more chaotic.
No, I was gonna look towards Liz.
Liz seems pretty primed to just fucking leave at this point.
Yeah, we have his booklets like it. Worst thing you can do is
Yup.
take it magically, summon it back to him. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, and so do you run and leave him there for now?
Yep.
All right. Oh, and so we return again.
mate.
Oh.
We were so close to a breakthrough.
And you return again, all the way back at the beginning of the session, back to Yamada. Para, the close warframe.
Okay, hold up. Okay. Genuinely, I thought you're just gonna like talk until like at the end of the session. So I opened up Watering Wave. So hold up, give me a minute.
Bro, from Warframe to Wuthering Waves.
hey,
At
shut
least
the
he's
fuck
playing
up.
them in alphabetical order.
This is
Yeah,
like
but
the
it's like
first
it's a
time.
downgrade.
This is the
Oh.
fuck you. This is peak.
More big than Warframe, really?
Okay,
Okay, nah. Okay, okay. I can't
Okay,
really say
there we
that.
go.
But-
It is a downgrade.
I'll be right back then.
I-
You finish whatever dailies you're doing, and then we'll finish out the session with the Yamada fight. Potentially fight.
Okay,
Maybe he'll
yeah,
just talk. You know.
We'll,
I'm
we'll,
fine.
we'll discuss.
Depends.
Yeah, we'll keep. We'll
Depends.
discuss. So
Depends on like what lore drop did you give.
what the fuck do you think he was going to do? He said we're in danger.
Yeah, I don't. Some sort of. I don't think Nick has shown his noble phantasm yet.
Didn't he kind of actually? I thought
No,
he
no,
did.
no. He
I
hadn't. He
was
hadn't.
paying pains and
Oh.
blood red.
What the fuck
So-
happened to you? What the fuck happened to you, guys?
Huh?
No, wasn't it you that? Oh, wait, am I
So-
tripping?
Yeah. Damn.
You heard something. I don't know what you heard, but you.
Listen, we have his book now. We have all his magical secrets. We can quickly learn from.
like quickly skim through it. Okay, okay, okay.
I'm just
done.
curious if the command still
Okay.
stays in like active. Whatever he was trying to do, is it we're in danger? But he said she's a crazy bitch, so she must have
Yeah,
done
she
something
tried-
like explode yourself. I don't know.
Also, we now know that his
Shit yourself.
master is probably a woman.
I mean, bitch is unisex. But yeah, he's I'm pretty sure he said
Yeah.
she. Yeah, pretty sure it's like it sounded like. I mean, in his time, the bitch wasn't unisex. This is modern era, so to him,
In his,
bitch
in
is
his
a
time,
woman.
Bitch was not a. In his time, bitch was not a like a term.
Yeah, I think he got that from like.
I picked it
servants
up from
do
one of his
get-
previous masters. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna
servants
they
get
get
basic
a law
information.
update. When they spawn, do they get to read like the latest?
Wait. So wait. So do
latest,
they, when
wiki
they
how-
spawn, do they get like brain rot? Do they like
just
have to
like,
actually understand brain rot?
just like fucking how's it called? Fate Abridged Saber would say for shizzle.
The fuck is for
Dear
shizzle?
God. Oh, you don't know for shizzle? Dude, you
No
need to
for
be
shizzle?
summoned in the Grail War. You'll get an update.
Yeah.
Not
imagine you
after
get
this
summoned in
grail,
a
or
Gen
probably
Z
never.
Grail.
Nah,
Imagine you get
nah, I
summoned
don't-
in a
I don't
Gen
want
Z
to.
Grail. It'll be so bad. Oh no.
holy shit, that's so fucking smooth. The gameplay is like, like last time I played this, it was like 40 FPS. Like holy shit, now it's so fucking smooth.
Nice. I'm glad for you. Oh.
Okay, what the fuck do I do? Isn't there? A
Listen,
way
I'm still gonna go cook up something in the lab. Like we're gonna do science.
That's fair. That's fair. Pandora hasn't done anything in a while, so that.
Yeah, you
There's
guys,
been
you
a
guys
poor
need to,
monkey.
you guys need to cook.
Just say,
We need to cook. Just
no, we need to cook. No.
You know. While we wait, we can probably discuss about like the future campaign or something. I don't know. If you guys want to.
Do we have enough time for that? I'm pretty sure we only have like.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
Dio
I
just
mean
went to
we're
the
waiting for
borders.
Dio, right? Yeah,
He just went to go pee. Dude, just talk about what's currently happening. Yeah,
I mean,
what's
hey,
your plans,
look.
Pata?
I'm not telling you.
I am still down to run Z Squad, like as always.
Depends. If it's not what you call it, if it's not as long as the Fate one,
Oh.
I'm down because I'm
The
gonna
Fate one's
work.
not- it wasn't long.
No, because like no, not long. You know, for like one session is like 4 hours. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's what you
Okay.
mean.
Yeah,
We'll
because,
see.
like- because,
Another
like-
one I had thought of was a Project Moon campaign, so there's that. But that's just an idea.
in the next
Welcome
campaign,
back.
I'm gonna play a cute girl.
Yes,
Okay.
it takes a true man to be best girl.
So, Hera.
It-
Yeah, I'm already done. I'm already done. Don't worry.
Oh, but are you ready?
I made some text, but probably not that ready. I'm down
Dude,
anyway.
Dio, while you were gone, he told us his plans. You are in for a doozy, dude.
I don't even know my plan.
Okay.
just-
okay.
I
Shut
think
up
he
and just
knows.
shut up and just go with it. I'm trying to scare him.
No. You see. The best plan is that I do not know my plan. That is the best plan.
Oh. Okay then. So, and I will say the very last thing that Noah and Liz hear as the wind around them is whipping up into a frenzy are the words "Momento mori." Anyway,
It is! It's a phantasm!
Oh dear God.
That is
I do
quite
not.
bad.
I forgot what's
That's the
Memento
move of my
Mori.
new support in Heaven
I
Burns
forgot.
that really
I
helped
forgot
and
what's
changed
Memento
things.
Mori.
Memento mori.
I had to hold a present.
I know
I
there
had
was
to
like an
hold a
SCP
presentation
file,
about that back in high
yeah,
school.
but I
So
forgot. I forgot what's the meaning of
What
the word.
it means a
Remember
reminder. Yeah, a reminder that you will die. Reminder of
Damn,
death.
insane.
Memento
Insane.
mori.
Oh.
Chat, I'm gonna die.
Well, I mean, it's fine. It was just a support move. He was just gonna set up a fire field. It's fine.
So, what was your will again? Let me scroll up.
I'm pretty sure it was like high. Like
It was, I think, 27. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I think I rolled natural 20, Dungeon Master.
Oh boy. Let me
Oh
move.
no, I can see he's scrolling. The thing's not in stasis anymore. He went to go check.
As the world around you shifts a little bit, Yamada.
Oh dear God.
And it brings you to a place that you are reminded of, a place that you've been before. As the walls of the cave morph a little bit, and that black obsidian-esque structure change.
sorry, Dio.
Hmm.
Dio, sorry, hold up, my Wi-Fi just died. Hold up, I need to turn it on again. Give me a minute.
No.
I'm
You
not
need to
joking.
use-
Actually died. It actually died. Hold up, give me a minute.
Use the
But we
coins
can
that
hear you.
Noah
It
has.
suck.
It shows
Yeah,
around.
use Noah's coin. Use Noah's coin to resurrect it.
I can't. We're gonna blow up a woman and then bring her back to life and see and go see. Imagine we weren't here. Jesus Christ, you people. Fuck.
That is not more important than Para's internet. Come on now. Like Lydia, shout out to her, but it's sacrifices need to be made, okay?
By the way, Skorak, you need to complete the trifecta. It is hilarious to me that both in Independent Contractors and Fate Harmacists, there's been a named maid character that just showed up halfway through the campaign. that just like exists. It better be in C Squad too. I need the named maid character that shows up halfway through that everyone loves for some reason.
Okay, I'm
This
back.
is
I'm
the
back.
OG,
Sorry.
honestly.
Sorry about
I remember when Noah first walked into the manor, like he was a little bit scared. This is a new place, but Iris was very calming about it. She like
Yeah.
showed him. She's fantastic. Like
Yeah, Ubel remembers growing
Truly,
up
my
in the
life has
village
been
with her.
changed.
She was always cute, man.
But yes, so
Okay, sorry. I'm back. Hello.
Oh,
For-
fucking the Ubel always wanted to ask her out, but he always thought she was out of his league.
4 pillars of black obsidian on each of the corners of the room rise up out of the cave as the cave begins to transform around you. It reminds you a lot of the mind space that you were in when you had first met with the serpent when he had your face, when you were at the ley line with James. It's a very similar kind of vibe and feeling that you get from this place, almost as if somehow Grace has moved you both inside of your own mind. And there, the bones that were surrounding you sink into the obsidian as though it is black tar. So Yamada, you remember. Not only do you remember faces that you have never seen before, as the bones sink into the black tar, but you also remember this place. You remember being here. This place has some importance to you, but you don't quite remember what yet. And you shake that off as Grace now stands to you, one arm raised. As actually, this isn't even correct necessarily. As I mentioned, you heard sounds from behind you, as the serpent that was behind Grace has now tackled your serpent, and there are sounds and serpents fighting behind you as she stands before you, one arm raised towards you. The reason I pitied you was because you used to be my friend, Yamada.
Yamada like looks at her confused, like looks around and like, this place again.
Do you even remember what this place was? Who you once were?
This place, the only thing I remember from this place is regrets.
That's right. As you should. Because this is the place where your whole village burned to the ground. As she reaches her hand out, and from behind you, at this point, both of the serpents have actually fully transformed into giant serpents. Black serpents made of nothing but shadow, destroying each other and eating at each other. The sounds come like the pillars, they clash up against it as one bites into the other, and they smash around and writhe inside of this giant black obsidian room.
No, Yamada like cuts her off like, I think you're mistaken here. The mistake, I said, was not killing your son.
Her eyes open a bit. You dare say that? You got it off easy. You don't have the weight of what you've done. All of it has been expunged for you. You get to live as Yamada.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then let me
Like,
show.
Wait, do I have like any control of the room?
Not that you can tell.
Can I try and like sense it, or like what do I roll? What do I roll?
Occultism.
Okay. $27 again, damn.
That's the same number.
The room is so familiar to you. You don't know if you have any control over it, so to say.
But does it feel like the same as like the one I fought James at?
It does.
That one.
Yes, it does.
Okay, at least I know it's a mind space, okay? I don't know if it's mine or like any person that has the curse. Yeah, that's the thing that I don't know.
I think she's explaining it. Don't worry.
It is your turn.
You know what?
You beat her initiative.
Okay. Dio, can I summon ice here?
Yes.
How far can I move?
What's your movement speed? I think it's 35 feet? 30 feet? I don't remember. You're
Where do I check?
It should be on your, hold on, it should be on your sheet somewhere. Oh no, you're at 25, okay. You're not a monk. I keep thinking that you're a monk. That's Kokaijo.
Yeah, I'm not a monk.
I also keep thinking it's a monk.
Right? I'm like, yeah, you just have fast movement. 25 feet.
Because law-wise, he's a monk.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
It's on his class.
That's yes.
Oh my god, it's so far away.
Just realized, God, that's so funny.
It's 70 feet.
In Independent Contractors, you played as a bartender who was actually a monk. Now you're playing as a monk who's actually a kineticist.
Well, if you want me to...
Hey now. Playing monks 2 times would be kind of boring.
It's technically 75. You're welcome.
Wait, so like how many do it?
You have 25 per action, and you have 3 actions.
Okay, Dio, rather than using like 3 of my action just to like get close to her, can't I just do like the thing I did like back when I was in like the Israelden camp? Make an ice, just throw myself there, because like I have a part of the curse, so like technically I'm immortal, so I can just like throw myself.
Oh, okay. So you're acting to slingshot yourself directly over at Grace.
Yeah.
I will allow it, but it would be an acrobatics check, and you may take damage.
Do it. Just do it. Come on. You're immortal. Go.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so you create ice and slingshot yourself directly over towards Grace with barely any elegance as you slam directly into her. And both of you actually. Both of you take 11 damage as you collide hard with each other. You have one.
Okay.
You have one action left.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you also pictured that, but that was like Angry Birds. Pulling himself
No,
out.
what I imagine is just like when I throw myself against her, like when I hit, there was like the metal pipe sound.
The clang, the metal pipe clang. Yeah, but that takes 2 actions. You have 1 action left.
Okay. How much pip do I need for elemental blast?
I think this for just elemental blast 1.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it right in front of her face.
I think you have a melee version too. I think.
I only have unarmed strike.
Oh, you're right. You can't just punch her.
Yeah, but shooting
think
like
punching takes
pure
more
eyes like
damage,
in front
actually.
of her face. What?
Punching does more damage actually.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the
Yup.
fuck? What the fuck did I build?
You should have just been punching, honestly. Is this
Well,
the
punches
first
don't
time
have
you're
range.
gonna
No,
punch
no,
someone?
it's the same. It's the same. Hold up. Times 2. Times 2 plus 2. Yeah, it's actually the same. Hold up, Dio. I'm gonna roll just to make sure like the numbers. Hold up, give me a minute. Okay. Is it the
Yeah,
same?
punching does more damage. Yeah. You
Oh,
damage-
okay.
yeah,
Damage wise, yeah.
damage wise, yes. The downside of punching is that you have to be in melee range.
But yeah,
Wait.
you are.
I have 1 feet. I forgot which one was it. Hold up. That was like the melee one.
Yes, so
No,
if
you have 2 feet
If
actually.
I remember the feat you're talking about, if you successfully hit the enemy with a melee attack, they're slowed.
Hold up, which one is it? Entity strike. There you go. Wait, is it this one? No, it's not this one.
Yeah.
Did an unarmed strike?
That's why.
No,
why
there was
you're-
like another one, right? Like the one that is reduced like 1 pip or something like that. I forgot the name.
Yeah, it's the
Wasn't
no.
it?
I know what you're talking about. It's they're slowed. You reduce their pip by 1 if you hit them with a melee
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. Okay. Melee strike. Hold up. There you go.
That hits. And see right there. It has a fortitude 24 save, or they're slowed for 1 round. That's what I was talking about before. I don't remember
Oh,
exactly
okay,
what feat of yours does that. But that is one of your feats that allows you to.
There
do
was
that
there
with
was
your
this
attack.
one, Dio. Hold up. There you go.
That might be the one that's giving you the ability to do the slow. But yes, there you go. She fails. She is slowed. So to imagine, it's literally like the Markiplier gift meme where he's coming at you, he flies over flies through the air and punches the screen.
Like while
Oh.
punching, like your mother just like keeps yelling like, "No more lies! I don't care who I am."
Lies? I don't know what Daigo told you, she says as she like straightens herself out a little bit after you flew across the entire room and punched her in the face. She like straightens herself up and looks down at you. Tall, by the way, this woman. You say it's lies. I simply want to remind you of who you are.
What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
Wait, where'd the turtle go? There we go. Why did I close the turtle? I didn't mean that to happen. We don't technically need it, as because it's just you two.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this looks very cool in the back because you have to understand. It looks like that Markiplier thing where you're jumping and like coming at her, but like in the background there are these big giant ass snakes fighting. and stuff.
Yes, correct. Yes, in the background still. I was going to get to that at the end of her turn, but
Yeah.
roll me will.
Okay, hold up, give me a minute.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to remind you, pal. It's just fun.
Wow, that
Remind you
will
about
is
this.
insane. Oh, I forgot you when you leveled, you put all of your fucking points into wisdom because you went, fuck this shit. You make me roll
You
will too
fool.
much. You,
You
went,
fool.
You went, you make me roll will too much. Fuck you. I remember you telling me that.
No, it's not even you. It's not even my idea. You told me to upgrade to will.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Well, it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
God damn. Does it just negate? It does. As she goes to cast the spell onto you, and you just full stare her down as the spell just bounces off of you. She was clearly trying to mess with your mind in some way, but it just doesn't work. It just fails. Oh boy, that is rough. And besides that, because her sheet is not working for me right now, I will do this. Let's do it this way. I have all the money. Grace is giving me.
All I know, I
technical
removed one of her pip.
Yes,
That's the only thing I remember.
You're right. Yes, never mind. Because that. Wow, thank you for reminding me. That's crazy. She can't even attack you. Her spell fails, which costs 2 bills. Oh god, I forgot how funny your
Let's go.
slowed effect is.
Chat. I told you my build is so fucking annoying.
And in the background, by the way, Yamada, actually, both of you need to roll me fortitude.
Okay, what happening? What is happening?
He's fine. You're fine. As you can feel both of you being connected to the serpent, you can feel the writhing and raging emotions from both of the serpents as they clash, because both of you being connected to the serpent can feel its emotions, and they are slowly getting more and more angry as it looks like almost they turn themselves into a bit of an Ouroboros as they continuously bite off their own heads and regrow them over and over and over again. It is your turn, Yamada.
Dio,
Huh.
do I see from like Grace's hand, does she have the command seal?
Yes.
Okay, Dio, I don't know what do I need to roll for this because like I'm really close to her. I'm gonna pull out, I'm gonna make an ice shard or knife, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna try and cut her arm off, like the one that has the command seal.
The same thing that Liz did to you. Holy shit, that's so funny. Bring it right back, full circle.
Yeah,
Oh,
so what do I
boy.
roll, Mr. DM?
That's a hard. Give me a moment. So one, roll your link your ice strikes again. Like the actual spell itself.
Ice strike?
Your ice shard. Yeah. The I know you have like a.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot most of my weapons are just like ice shards. Hold up, it's I think this one.
Okay. Was a reflex for her. So I wanted to see if you actually hit her or not first. Reflex is bad. Ugh.
I'm assuming, yeah, she's fucking old.
Don't say that. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Your
look,
class DC, yeah, she fails.
Wow.
Look, no disrespect, like even Daigo is old as well, so like it's not like old granny, but like old like fossil. Don't worry.
Jesus Christ. You can't just say these things.
Yeah, I can. You drop like lore every time for me. Like every single session, you drop new lore for me. Like, fuck you.
Okay. So it does hit her. I will say it hits her. It slashes into her arm, and as the shard digs down into Grace's arm, you can roll me athletics to grab a hold of your own ice shard and then rip it down to tear off her arm. All right, that even beat Elizabeth's minimum. As you so you summon an ice shard from above you, slam it down into Grace's arm using your magic, then grab a hold of the shard and pull really hard, and it rips off Grace's arm. All right. Fair enough.
As like Yamada like takes like the arm and just like looks at her. Hold up. Hold up, give me a minute. Out of character. Hold up, give me a minute.
You gotta
I
think
will
of something
say,
to say.
ripping off his arm involved multiple checks. You got off easy.
Correct, but don't worry.
As like Yamada stands up, like taking like his her like one of what the fuck do you even call it in English? Like the arm, I guess? No, arm is like the full length. Like it's not the palm.
A hand.
Hand, wrist. English.
The wrist. The wrist
The
is the
heart.
part that. The wrist is the part
Forearm.
that connects the hand to the arm. Yeah, just say
Like
the
your
top part
forearm,
of the
maybe.
arm. The elbow?
No, what the
Do you
fuck?
mean the part that's attached to the
I don't
hand
know
or the
what
part
you
that's
do.
attached to the shoulder?
the one where the
Doing, so
command
how am
seal
I
is.
supposed to know what part you?
The one where the command seal is. Like
The back
of
of
the
her
hand.
hand.
yeah. Like okay, hand then. Okay, hand.
That was insane. But yeah, continue.
As Yamada like took the hand and just like looks at her. I don't care who I am to you. I'm not Yamada. I'm not Yamada, sons of Daigo. I'm not. And I'm not your friend. I am nothing. I don't have a name and I don't need one. It's like as Yamada took the hand and wait, if I took the hand, does that mean like I control like both of them, right? Technically.
In theory, maybe.
As like Yamada looks at both of them, like yells like enough.
If you are nothing, and you refuse your past or your future, then you will die as nothing. And the hand, while you are holding it, falls up into a fist. Caster, I command you. Cast your noble phantasm on me.
Is that what happened?
Oh! Uh-oh.
As the command, and you tore off her arm. You were holding her arm, and you feel a command spell from her hand that you ripped off pulse out.
Fuck.
As she is immortal, and she still has control over her detached arm. As you can see, small threads of black shadow connect her ripped off arm and her arm that you're holding.
Fuck,
As-
I forgot to like use mind's eye and like look at it. Like is it still like attached to that? Fucked.
From behind you, at this point, the two serpents have killed each other and killed each other and killed each other over and over and over again. They are growing more heads just to kill each other more. There are not just two serpents, but they have multiplied into more and more serpents. A never-ending hydra that devours each other for eternity. So then, nothing, nobody. Yeah, she says, as you can feel a massive amount of mana starting to swell around her. Do you really think that you can kill me?
I don't need to kill you. All I need is to take that curse from you. All I need is to take what's mine from you.
Alright.
Wait, is it my turn or like is it?
Roll me
her
fortitude.
turn still? Okay, fortitude it is.
Okay. Oh, alright. As you go to speak, your words are cut off, and you take 21 bludgeoning damage as you are hit by or no, sorry, not blooding, mental damage, as you are hit by a shard of your own memories. As in one moment, you are standing here, and in one moment, this cathedral, actually, as you now remember it, it is not just this place used to exist. As you look around towards the black obsidian, this used to be a shrine to something, a shrine to something very important to you, a shrine to a god that you once worshipped. You remember standing in the same exact spot, the cold wind in your hair, looking up towards the Great One. And then you are back here. It is your turn.
Did she just hit him with a flashback?
Yes, she hit him with flashback attack.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
Yamada is like confused at first, like wait, hold up, am I tripping? Like... Oh, okay, never mind. The stream fucking whacked. Like... Get out of my head. I guess so. Like that's it. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I can try and like cut the strings from like the curse, like to the hand.
So yes, right now, that you still hold the hand. It is still connected by these sinewy, almost like a mixture between muscle and shadow that is connecting Grace's arm to the actual hand that you are holding.
I have an idea.
Sorry, so excuse me.
Can I see the like
Let's hear.
strings? Like, can I see the strings, or like is
Yes.
it like
no? You can
really
see
hard
them.
to
You can
see,
see
or-
them.
Okay, never mind then. Yamada, with one hand, he's gonna like hold the arm, and then he's gonna grab like the strings, and he's gonna like try and freeze them, and like yank them off. You see?
Oh. All right, it would be 2 actions to use your ice powers. Or actually,
Okay.
no, this would be actually only 1 action because it's base kinesis technically. So 1 action to freeze, and then it would be a melee attack strike to try to break them while frozen. And yes, Akrite, you are correct. It appears that there should be whatchamacallit, 2 from Pretender and 2 from Caster.
Wait, so, oh, okay, so her command seal is like 5, I guess then.
4 in total.
Okay. Okay, so what do I roll?
We could have just gotten it from her.
It would be
What,
so
we were going
you
around all
want-
these places. We
one
could have just
action-
gone home.
1 action to just freeze them, and then it would be a melee attack to break it.
Okay, this is the melee attack, and I don't know what's the freeze one. So what do I roll for
You
the
don't have
freeze
to. You don't have to roll anything.
one? Okay.
All right, that hits. You have 1 action left. You shatter the black shadows and tendrils that are connecting her arm to the hand that you're now holding. What do you do?
Okay, the out of character. How the fuck do I get the
The current
command seal from it?
How do you figure it out? You
Okay,
could
so
try
I
to
did one part.
You could try, yeah. All right, you have it in your hand. Now what? You, in theory, could just try to run away.
I have it. Come on,
Or even you could even try to use Nick. You could try to commune with Nick somehow if you wanted to. Just like scream Nick, hope that he teleports you out. You did just hear Grace say, "Caster, I command you to use command still on me." Oh, not command still. I keep saying command still. Use Noble Phantasm on me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, every time your mother tries to do something, I'm somehow involved with fucking him over. Like when he just tried to fly over to the monastery, I caused problems there. Nice and well, to be fair, this is not on him. This is against his opponent. So you know what? It's payback. You know, fair. We got the book. We stopped Costa. Good on us. Look at us go.
Okay, hold up. Before that, can I talk with the curse? Like, if I talk with the curse, do I talk with like both of them, or like do I talk with like, since like I hold the command seal, like
In
do I
this
hold?
moment, you can actually commune with both of them. You can feel both of their minds rubbing up against yours as they eat each other endlessly.
Both of you,
That feels
shut up.
oddly nice.
They,
Shut up for once. We're leaving.
They only respond with blind rage.
I I have 4 command seal. I have 4 command seal. Hold up.
I mean, technically,
Yo,
you could try to use them.
Dio, I'm gonna DM you something.
Okay.
But why? Why not just say it? Dude, we won't.
What the fuck did one of my
No, I
friends just
respect it,
DM
honestly.
me?
I respect it.
Dude. I'm gonna DM something to Dio one day too. But fuck this. I feel left out.
You only have one action left in your turn. It was one action to freeze them and one action to break the frozen tendrils of shadow.
Okay, then do I have like a time, like a timeline, like how,
You have one action left.
no, like after this, like the thing that Grace like commands you Nick to do.
You
like,
don't know.
Is it like next turn?
You
Okay,
don't know.
I
You
don't
have
know.
no idea.
Okay.
You have no idea what Caster's Noble Phantasm is.
In theory, it should be happening instantaneously.
It should be happening instantaneously, yeah. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, I'm probably gonna use the first one, but I don't know the wording, Dio.
Okay. I mean, I will say, so one should be enough to do the second sentence. You don't need all of them. And I will say, trying to do the first one would be a much higher save. Because you're trying to do some real funny fucking shit right here, Farah. You're trying to do that first one.
Why?
It's funny. Because the
Wait,
raw
like,
amount
technically
of it.
they are like both of my servant now, right? Technically.
Yes. Yes.
But no.
Listen, all you can do is try and see what happens.
Yeah, I said both are possible. The first one is a higher save than the second one.
Yeah.
Look, chat. If I die here, don't worry. You'll see me in Warframe. Don't worry.
Man, he's
I'm
trying
gonna-
to speedrun his way out of the campaign to play more Warframe.
Actually, now after I actually got a decent laptop, fuck it. Fuck yeah, I'm down.
All right, then what is Yamada doing? Farah? What is he attempting to do?
Okay. Okay, Dio, I'm gonna DM you. Can this work or does it count as 2?
Do both the things that you.
No, like this one.
That would be 2.
Ah, fuck. Okay, so it can't be N.
Well, so command seals, as Skorak had just mentioned earlier in the session, command seals get weaker the less specific they are. So if you're trying to get them to do 2 different things, then the chances of it happening are even slimmer.
Oh!
See, I didn't know that. I've just been winging it.
That's one thing. That's one thing.
When the
could try that.
campaign's done, I'm
yeah,
gonna go watch.
that's one
Fate.
thing, and it secures they're my servant. basically.
Yeah, you could try that. Yeah. I will say anything is going to require multiple saves. I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah, like
those
that's a
those are
thing.
my favorite things.
You know what?
Like
Fuck
amongst
it,
my
I'm
favorite
down.
things that
I'm
DM can
down.
say. You can when you
I'm
ask,
down.
hey, can I do this? You can try, or are you sure?
I'm down. I'm down.
Are you really sure?
If I die, I'll farm Zaku Prime tomorrow. If I live, I'll think about it.
Damn.
So what are you attempting to do?
I'm gonna attempt the last one. Yeah.
Well, explain it for the chat and for the party. Go ahead.
Hello.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking the wording. I'm thinking the wording. Okay, give me a.
Describe in Fortnite terms.
I don't play.
While Fortnite dancing, describe to the party exactly what you're doing to do.
As like Yamada like holds the arm like Rocco. Wait, fuck it. Wait, what's the servant name again? Like the servant class, like pretender. right?
Pretender, yes.
Pretender. I command you to be. Fuck, it sounds cringy.
D&D is where cringe
Pretender.
goes to die. Embrace the cringe.
Pretender.
Oh yeah.
I command you. Wait, with this command seal, yeah? With this command seal, I command you. Both of you become my servant. Something like that.
All
Something
right.
I don't know.
Or something like that? Do you actually say that?
No. That is out of character because it's so fucking cringe.
So you command or attempt to command another person's servant to become yours. So we're gonna have to have a few saves here. Number 1, Arcana. Okay. We'll get back to
A
that.
reminder that you have a hero point.
Yeah, you have a hero point for any of these, but that's
Does
not
it
the last.
need?
That's not the last save.
Okay.
So, number 1, Arcana. Number 2, Reflex. Don't worry about it.
Which one is reflex?
Okay, that was not that. Okay. 31,
Okay,
31,
okay.
31.
And because the reflex, so you can do a backflip to
You
interest
don't
on
do
the
it, but
servant.
you get slapped by Grace.
That's exactly what was going to happen. Oh, okay. Reflex should have been first actually, but okay, that's fine. So you pass the reflex. The Arcana, we'll deal with that in a second. The last 2 are Will and Occultism.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, listen. You have 1 hero point. Which
I'm gonna use my hero point for Will.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, that's
okay.
good.
So, what happens in short succession as you go, I command you, Rocco's Basilisk, both of you, become my servant. The command seal activates. You do meet the bare minimum threshold for the Arcana to activate. But as it does, at the same fucking time, Grace Blair also says, Caster, I command you, blow up my left arm. As you
Jesus
use the command seal, you activate it. Her arm explodes in your hands, and you pass the reflex save to dodge out of the way of the raw arcane vortex that happens. Or I should say, at the very least, you take half damage. What is it? It's because you don't have evasion, right? No, you don't have evasion. You're in a robe. So you take half of this. Oh, it's not that bad. This is baby shit.
Oh, okay. Half of it, right?
Yeah.
6.5. Do 7 or 6?
It's always rounded up, so 7. So you take 7 damage as you dodge out of the way as her hand burns up in blue fire. And as that happens, she like looks up towards the sky or towards the ceiling. Caster, I told you to use your noble phantasm. Where are you? As for whatever reason, Yamada, Caster can't cast his noble phantasm. Seemingly.
Like, Yamada looks at Grace like with a smirk. You don't control anything, do you?
And you do? And as she says that, you can feel the pressure of 1,000 suns digging into the back of your mind as you turn back around and all 1,000 eyes stare back at you from the wall as you have commanded them to become your servant. In their blind rage, all of the different heads of Rocco's Basilisk turn and slowly look over at you, and in a voice larger than what you have ever heard before, a voice, no, you have heard this before. You have seen this presence before, as seemingly, as they've been fighting, slowly, the serpent seems to be almost melding together as they look over at you. Who are you to command us? You don't know what's happening, but whatever is happening, Rocco's Basilisk looks down at you as if he was looking down at a mere ant as he is merging and becoming more powerful.
How's your best friend doing? How's your best friend doing, buddy?
Yamada like looks at him like he's confused, but At this point, he doesn't. He probably yeah, like in the back of his mind, he probably knows it. Yet he's probably gonna die or something.
I can offer you what you've always wanted. Freedom. Do not listen to him. I am your servant once and always. And Grace bows down onto one knee before the serpent. And that is all that she does for her turn. Yamada, what do you do? The arm is on fire, nothing more than, it's just nothing right now, on fire, burning onto the ground.
Okay. This might sound dumb, like out of character, it might sound dumb. But for Yamada, it might fit. As like Yamada looks at him, looks at the curse, like with the realization he's probably gonna die, and with like a smile, like, at least I got your attention now, right, friend?
When you say friend, through some of the heads, the eyes narrow at you, as if trying and struggling to remember.
He's not gonna do anything else other than that.
He's
Probably just gonna like where's the curse?
Where? Well, I mean, it's all over the fucking walls at this point. They're the 1,000-headed Hydra serpent that is all around you.
Where's
It's over.
where's like the first one, like the big batch, like the first
It
one,
is
like,
becoming harder and harder to
Same.
tell them apart, because originally they were one.
He's over there. He's over there. He's over there.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call?
like okay, there's nothing I can do anyway, so Yamada is just gonna like look around, realizing that his servant is probably not there anymore, or like become one now.
Potentially not.
Like,
Maybe.
So like Yamada just like looks at him like, well, this was a part of our deal. So
Deal?
if what? Like who said that? Who said like the curse or like what?
The 1,000-headed serpent.
You didn't remember? Like I was gonna show you the world and stuff like that.
Do not listen
Like
to him.
yeah.
He
Yam-
lies
Yamada
to you. He
also-
cannot bring you the freedom that I can.
As Yamada, I know this one because I still remember I took one of them from like the Blair's Manor. Yamada is gonna pull out an apple.
That was days ago.
Oh my
It was like a day
God.
ago or something like that, like 2 days ago. It's still okay.
It's still, you know.
That's so funny.
Can I say something else before that? Because like I have one last thing I want to say.
Yeah,
you do yours
sure.
then? Yeah. Yamada looks back at the apple and then looks at the curse again. If you don't remember me, it's okay. I get it. Like, hey, at least I made a deal with you. Like, I'll get your parts and then I'll die. So I guess this is the end of the bargain. I guess.
Grace.
Like Yamada like looks down and then looks back at it.
Grace behind you, by the way. Roll me perception.
Perception. Oh, this is not. Oh, you're good.
Okay.
There you go. Holy shit! Damn.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that magical power, when she had commanded Castor to use his noble phantasm, slowly starts to swell as she slowly starts to smirk. The heads of the serpents stop. And in unison, many of them say, Yamada, is that you?
Like, I realized that like the energy is swirling, right?
Yeah,
Like
as the
Yamada
caster
is gonna.
phantasm is seemingly coming through.
I'm really close to her, right?
Mhm.
Or something like that. Can I run? I still have like 3 action, right?
Yes, so you are right in front of her. I will say that this is probably the last turn of the combat. You are right in front of her. She is seemingly going to do something. Her little brief stint there where she was bowing down to the serpent, seemingly vanishing a little bit as she smirks and goes to stand up, swelling with magical energy. However, it is your turn. What do? You have 3 actions.
Okay. Do I still have the connection to like the in like the mind? Do I still have the connection
So
to the curse?
yes, but you feel now as if it would be almost painful for you to actually fully connect your mind to the curse because of how powerful it is.
Okay. I think this is actually where I die. This might actually be where I die. Where I die. Okay. Okay. Yamada is gonna like look around again, like, yes, it's me. And like Yamada looks back at Grace and like see the swirling like mana and stuff like that, like realizing that that's not normal. That's not normal. That's probably the noble phantasm. As like Yamada looks at the curse softly, like I'm done. I'm done being a burden to you, so let me take a part of your burden. Let me help you.
And you hold up the half-rotted apple in your hand, and they look down at it and back up to you. And roll me one last reflex. Roll me fortitude.
Okay. Oh no.
As the serpent hesitates, and from behind you, then give your life to me. As Grace grabs grabs the back of your head, and your vision goes dark. And as your vision goes dark, all of the heads of the serpent rush towards you and Grace, and you hear, "Do not touch him!" End session.
Huh?
Didn't I still have like a move or stuff like that? Like,
No,
Well, no, you did your things, and
You
remember
did your
you
shit.
used the reroll.
Oh,
You did
well.
use the reroll for the how's it called?
no, like I still have like 3 action, right? Or talking is like 1 action or something like that, right?
yes.
Look. If it's too metagamey, I'm. It's all right.
No. What were your actions going to be? Were they going to like teleport you out of the room, or?
I don't have teleport, so probably I'm just gonna like walk to the center of the room.
Okay,
That's
that,
it.
That would not have saved you, because she would have teleported behind you and then did the same thing.
No, she would have been like, what's going on? Why? What would she do?
It would have been the same. In fact, you could have walked slowly towards the serpent, arms outstretched, with the apple in hand, and slowly this recognition comes across all of the serpent's heads as they realize who you are. And then Grace teleports behind you, grabs a hold of the back of your head, and session.
That's a power of friendship.
The power
This
Well,
of
really was a
friendship.
friendship kind of
Chat,
session.
chat. If I die next session, then it's alright. Because I'm probably just gonna play Warframe for the Sunday now.
Oh my God.
Hey, look on the bright side every single time. Don't worry.
Man, my segment was so short today.
Unfortunately.
I was genuinely preparing to die today.
Bro,
Like,
you have
like
the
that part?
fucking serpent on your side, man.
No, like that part, like the part where like the noble phantasm, because I do not know what the fuck is the noble phantasm. It might just be like the riders no, like rider noble phantasm. Like the curse might still be alive, but I'm dead. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So like, I mean, like, hey, better just like go out with a bang or something like that. Like, yeah.
oh man.
In other news, is correct. We are in-laws, no? No?
I will say next session, Yamada probably will not show up next session. Or if he does, it's going to be a very short little thing. That I was going to have a couple of big decisions next week, Yamada, that will decide whether or not you are actually in the campaign or not, from here on out.
Okay, what's the fastest way to get out?
What the
Why?
fuck?
I'm
dude?
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Because there is a chance.
Chat, that was a joke.
There is a chance that this is,
Friends
at the
versus
very
mate.
least, the end of Yamada as we know him. But we'll see. There's a chance. There's a chance that he, as the serpent had described to him, in the midst of all of this despair and chaos, that he holds out to those small threads of hope. But that is up to Yamada to decide next session. But I will say next session is going to be rather important because Para is going to decide whether or not Yamada, as we know him again, is going to exist inside of the campaign until the very end or until next week. He may not make it to 2025.
Let's go, chat. Let's go speedrun. No, but jokes aside, he's probably gonna die.
Judging by everything that his character has gone through and whatnot, there is a chance that he just accepts Oblivion next session, and then he is gone, and truly the final boss is the Serpent. Now with 4 out of 5.
If I had the command seal, no, it doesn't matter if I even have the command seal. I have one last thing I need to say to the curse if I'm gonna die.
And you will definitely, because you'll get to talk to the curse next session.
Okay, good then.
And most of it's going to be the plans of the quote unquote the good guys. I say quote unquote the good guys because the good guys are now planning to murder a bitch and then resurrect her just so that everyone's too afraid to leave.
Anyway, guys,
You know, it
anyway,
is the
chat.
most humane thing we could come up with, okay? Don't...
What a sentence, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, chat. One last thing I just need to say. I hope you guys like actually enjoy. I kind of enjoy playing the character, but fuck you, Dio.
That's the most humane thing we could come up with is to make the woman with the birth defect explode. It is what it is.
Listen, if they don't want to believe it, if she doesn't want to believe it, they don't want to. No one wants to believe it. We'll just let it happen, and then we'll fix it, and we'll say, "See, we told you so."
Yeah.
Listen, at least Noah had the balls to walk out of that situation. Like, I would not be comfortable around these kinds of people either. Although I think at the moment Noah still thinks that Ubel also just wants to kill everybody so that they stop thinking about the curse. So, you know.
Dear God.
Well, it's not like your bill has made it very easy to not think that.
Oh no, I'm aware.
But yeah, so Para, I will say, because probably what's going to happen is that most of the session is going to be eaten up by the good guys, as it were, making their plans. That at the very end, there's going to be a scene where you have to decide, or Yamada has to decide about whether or not he's done fighting, or whether or not there's something that he needs to do still left, in this world. Oh boy.
I'm tired, Mr. Stark.
That's gonna be so funny. We're gonna gather up and build a tiny mech, to save the world in Pandora Industries. And then it's gonna cut to.
It's
"Do you want
okay,
to learn?"
guys.
Oh boy.
Damn.
All right. Oh, I hope as always.
It's always the Blaze. God damn it.
No, I
Man,
hope.
I secured the bag today, bro. We're
Yeah,
going
you
balls
did.
deep.
Yup. Listen, technically, it's all fine because, as James said, the best way to use the true name invocation is to actually allow the serpent to grow in power and then spam it down, spam the spell over and over again on the one big one, because there's just not enough. You just don't have enough soul energy to go around to kill them all individually.
We're gonna have to find souls to sacrifice. We're gonna be able to do that.
Huh?
Listen, don't worry. I have plans for a reason. I have plans now for the first time.
The good guys, let's murder a young woman and then resurrect her to show everyone that they're not allowed to leave. And then also we need to drain them of their souls so that we can kill the bad guy.
Listen, there's an Ishvalden camp just chilling there. You know,
These are
it's like a Walmart, bro. You go in and out, you pick whatever you need.
these are the protagonists. I swear it. They're the protagonists. Yvonne is the bad guy. I swear it.
Well,
You know
Yamada did also liberate a lot of people, so I don't think the audience has a good option either way.
That is correct. Welcome to Tibet.
After
point.
this campaign, I'm just gonna take it.
Let me just. Who's worse, the guy that lets them go out there and explode, or the guy that kills one of them, revives them, sets everything okay, and tells them, "See what happened if you go out there? You were gonna explode."
That's actually a very good question. It's not possible to answer that in a couple of words, I believe. It's like,
I mean, do you see the people that I freed complain?
Yeah, but you see, you.
Like you don't see them complain, right?
I mean,
he's making a compelling point. I will give him
My
that.
point stands.
we can take ride it. We can go check.
Sure, if
Go
you
out
want.
there, do an audit, see if they're all complaining right or what.
like
Very
the Carnival Phantasm
We're
episode.
gonna
Just
be like, here's death. What you did sucks.
Oh, wait. How strong is the soul of a servant? Surely we can use the soul of Rider in order to power the spell. Something like that. Bro, we're
Oh
gonna-
god.
You can't.
You're gonna remove death.
Just as an OOC knowledge, servants do not have souls. They are bundles of mana that are summoned by the Grail.
Okay.
Yeah, they are familiars in the truest sense of the word. They don't have souls that are summoned into an area outside of like if that had something to do with their noble phantasm or whatnot. Yeah. So you
Oh
can't,
gosh darn it. So I'm not allowed to sacrifice my wife, man. What a horrible campaign.
yes, you cannot
I
sacrifice.
mean,
the servant
you
souls.
are allowed to sacrifice your wife. James was right there.
Yeah. He's already trying. He's already on that Sigma grind set. Yamada's pro lobotomy.
I have a question for you, Dio, but I'm just gonna ask you like in next week or something like that.
Sure.
Wait, hold up. I need to look at the time because I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if I can be there for like next week.
And that's fine. I mean, we're right in the middle of the
Yeah.
holidays.
Yeah, I probably won't be there, so like it's probably just gonna be like January.
December Chan
If
did,
we're
did
not
her
having-
best.
December
not
has
having a
done
session next
very
week,
well.
If we're not having a session next week, then we're gonna have a one-shot in 5e run by me.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, that would be amazing, honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna be there. No, just for like
No,
the
do
one
it.
shot.
Thank you.
Just for the one shot.
I can't be there next week, guys. I'm gonna be running a one shot. I'll be there next week, guys.
I appreciate that. I think.
No,
Oh, yeah?
but here's the thing. Like, it's gonna be like I'm probably gonna use push to talk.
I see. Well, either way, if for whatever reason something goes wrong and we do not see you all until next year, then at the very least, December Chan has been doing her best, the best that she can. She did not do perfect, but I mean, she was a little bit too cold on me there, so we had to take a break. We had to take a chill.
She's still the true route, I'll be honest.
Yeah, December Chan is still
Sad,
the true
probably.
route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, if y'all don't see me in like January, you know what happened.
Ooh,
Do we?
but
Do
We have no
what did
idea.
happen?
ooh.
What? Warframe.
Warframe, yeah, I was gonna say the Warframe, yeah, the ribbons. But thank you all for showing up. Thank you specifically to, I think it was Gulag and Dorian. God, I forgot about the fucking Dorian shit. Thank you to Gulag and Dorian for your donations earlier on in the stream. But again, thank you to everyone who shows up and pays attention to this. It's obviously a passion project more than anything else. And I hope that you all, as well as my players, are continuing to enjoy one singular night in Tibet.
One man's
Yay.
passion is another man's suffering. Thank you for watching.
Oh yeah, chat. Don't forget. Tomorrow stream. 2 hours after daily reset.
Yeah, for me it's Dark Souls. I don't know when yet, but it's gonna happen.
Wait. Kaiser, if you want, we can. Wait, what time do you stream?
I don't know yet. I want to have a long stream.
No,
So
if you
before
want, we can call. We can VC.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
I'm down.
Ooh. All
Yeah.
right. Well, there are tons of people streaming tomorrow, apparently. But for right now, this will be the end of our stream. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Sayonara, sleep well. Eat your
You'll never get to hear what Risu wanted you to eat.